Yeah, everything's fine.
Hit all the news around here.
And that rash, Simon, that rash clear up of yours?
Yeah, it's all gone, mate.
Good. David, did you get any problems catching it off Simon?
Sorry?
You don't have to be sorry. We understand. You don't have to be sorry. How did you rash put it off Simon?
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone. Well, it just shows you, doesn't it? Always wash your hands.
Hit all the news around here.
Yeah.
Always wash your hands. Simon, that rash. Oh, hang on. We'll play it back. We'll play it back. There we go.
That's not me.
That's me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, terrible those rashes when you got to go to the doctors for antibiotics.
Cheeky bugger.
Apparently, aren't they, Al?
Oh, I'm there daily.
I have the doctors tomorrow, and I really don't want to go in there.
I've got to go and pick up meds from the vets today for the cat, but that's okay because it'll be they'll drop it off in the bonnet of the car.
Yeah.
I'll walk away 17 meters and shout at me instructions, and then
yeah, as I'm screwed. I've got bloods to be taken tomorrow, and I really don't want to go in. Really don't want to go in at all, but I guess I'm going to have to. Anyway, enough of the doom and gloom. Hello, Brian. Says it's freezing in Edinburgh. If you're all well. And Army Men, life is there, saying hello too. Hello, everyone. You got me, Al, Simon, and David here. David might need a translator. Mind you, Al might as well at times. So if you get lost at all, just shout and we'll try and transcribe.
Yeah.
Amen.
There we go. Mobile Wagon 88 says, hi from Ost-Europe, Hungary. No thanks, I've had my breakfast. Oh, I see. Sorry, it's from Hungary. Gotcha. Darren Masters there saying, hello all. Hope all well. And Joe Edwards is there. Morning, guys. Hello, Joe. What do you know?
And at this point, I'd just like to apologise for the comedic value of this channel because it doesn't get any
There
better.
is none. Yeah.
There is none.
It's very, very low value. Hello. Mark Ward says, hi, guys. At work watching this. You should be working, Mark. Well, mind, he's a bus driver. Tribute Foster says, morning, chaps. Hope you're all well.
Maybe he's working.
Al's in there. Joe Edwards says, not a lot. You'll like it. Oh, I'm in one of them today, aren't I? Yep. Paul Daniels, that's going to be lost on anyone younger than what? 40? 35 maybe?
Probably.
Paul who? Was he in the Beatles?
You like it. That's a lot. You like it.
That's a lot. Simon Brown says, more ladies, hope you're all well. Is he still alive?
Paul Daniels.
No.
He was old when I was a kid.
Yeah. No, he's dead. Died a few years ago. Debbie's still around there.
Yeah. Sam Brown says, morning ladies, hope you're all well. Okay, mate, not bad. I've got a day of polishing, well, not a day, but I've got a morning of polishing bodies. That's what Dave and Simon were up to when they got their rash.
Oh, dear.
It's disgusting. Not now, Debbie. He'd have been Operation U-Treat, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
I imagine so.
Not to cast aspersions on people. Okay, everyone got that, didn't they, from that era?
Pretty much.
Not that they were guilty. I don't mean they were all guilty, but they all got looked at in one way, didn't they?
Yeah.
Shocking. The BBC has a lot to answer for. But we won't get into that. The legal
Biased Broadcasting Corporation.
The what?
The Biased Broadcasting Corporation.
Just because you read the Daily Mail, there's no need to be like that.
Hey, it's a Sun. I can't read. I use the pictures.
Oh.
Yeah, the Sun's boycotted round here. No one reads the Sun around here.
Yeah. Big style.
Oh yeah. No shop stock here, nothing. Janos is there. Double. Say morning, lads. Greetings from Hungary. Is this two different people from Hungary, or is that the same person with a different account? It's a coincidence. We've got two from Hungary.
Coincidence.
That's two people. Wow. Mobile Wagon. What's your name, Mobile Wagon? So I have to say, not like Mobile Wagon. He's building a Tamiya Ferrari 360 Modena. Nice. Excellent. Nick Lindsay's there saying more North. Gary's there, Rider Win, saying good morning, chaps. Down south. He's furloughed for the day, so he's rearranging a man cave. I'll leave that alone.
Beautiful place, Hungary, especially Budapest. Lovely city.
No, it's only me. Well, there's two in the chat from Hungary this morning. Mobile Wagon up there is going to tell me his name in a minute. He's from there too. I thought it might have been the same account and you just changed your account to your name. Okay, that's cool. Right, well, I'm going to dive straight in. I'm going to put my camera on my bench. Tam's in there as well. Oh, or what I'll do is just turn my camera off instead. There we go. Let's get the old keyboard out of the way. Do some polishing, eh?
Polish.
Card in? Have we got an SD card? Polish?
Go for it.
Nice, I'm hungry. Adam's there as well. Oh, Nick says he sat in a hospital corridor for the day. The joys of a hospital guard. Oh, okay, you got me intrigued now, Nick. When you say hospital guard, what does that mean?
The security guard at a hospital.
I don't know. Is it?
I would have thought so.
Maybe. Might be a prison guard, prison officer.
Security. Oh, could be.
Money. Man of a inmate at the hospital.
A customer. Mm-hmm.
Customer. That's a much more polite way of putting it. I nearly said criminal. Mind you, if they are in prison, they are criminal, aren't they? So that is correct.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I'll just stuff that in there and that'll be that. Oh, rats.
What is everyone building today? Well, Simon, I'm building my M635. I'm going to flat and polish the bodywork today. I got about a bit of crap in the roof, the boot, a little bit on the bonnet as well. The rest of it's not too bad. But we're going to give it a 6, 8 and 12,000 micro mesh. Then hit it with the old UMP Ultimato polishing system. Oh, I forgot I had them. I keep forgetting I've got them. Me and James to build. I've got two of them.
All right.
You look at these ones, Si. Easy click ones.
No.
Yeah, these just click together.
Yeah. No, I haven't got any of those.
Too low brow for Simon.
Yeah, probably. I like stuff like that. It's nice just to do something where you can just sit here and mess around and not have to think about it.
Yeah, so it doesn't take you a month to build.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Let's try video building them as well. Right, 6, 8. Is that 12? Nope.
Might even get out to build one.
He said he's going to. He's waiting on paint off someone. He keeps letting him down, apparently.
Paint what? I'm not building a TIE fighter.
You said you would. You lied to me, Al. You see, I told you, he sat with a detainee. His old Bill was a prison officer 18 years ago. You see? I told you. Well, fair play to you, Nick. Fair play.
Yep.
Nick. Not an easy job at all, either one of those. I've known a couple of prison officers, and that really is an easy job. And especially being a copper nowadays as well. I think a lot of the respect's long gone for the police, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is an absolute nightmare.
I'll just very quickly add, not from me though.
Oh, no. Nope.
You know.
Not anymore.
They've got a hard job these days.
Yeah, big hard job.
Yeah.
Luke's in the chat as well. Morning, Luke. You want to jump in, mate? You're more than welcome. Ew. I've got algae floating around in my water. Ew. I think that's some fresh water, eh? I think my theory about that fish tank, Al, I told you the other week, didn't I? Remember when it got loads of algae in it?
Yeah.
Because my little water bottle that sits up there, which isn't even in direct light, it gets algae in there.
Yeah, my little water bottle that sits up there collects the algae, but
yeah, I think I'll use something else.
I don't want to throw something in to kill it, because if I use the water for something, it might.
You fancy a quick dram?
Yeah.
Or a couple of drops in something. Not that you would with tap water, would you? Certainly hope not.
tap water for a dram.
No. You wouldn't be a heathen and put tap water in a whiskey, would you?
Yes.
Oh my God, really?
Do you know why?
Go on.
Because the water up here is soft, and the water up here is what the whiskey's made from.
I know, but it's all the... Is it natural water, though? Or is it processed?
It'll be processed.
Yeah, it's all the chloramine in that, isn't it? That's the issue.
Yeah, but...
You're either now. I'm disappointed in you.
Look.
Very, very disappointed, Al. I thought you'd know better than me.
Right, I'm going to show you this now. It's going to be an argument, you know.
Anyway, I'm going to read this. Simon's just started a FD3 SRX7. Nice, I've got one of them, I think. I've got an RX7 of some sort. Budapest. He's from Budapest.
Ah.
I'm going to have to go up.
Okay, without advertising, if I can.
That's not tap water.
You get one of these, right?
Yeah.
And you fill it from the tap, and you put it in the fridge, and you leave it
Or
with the cap off.
Or you just buy one of them for 89p. Leave that in the fridge and use that.
You could do.
There you go.
But
you're a heathen. If Hugh's watching, and Hugh is there, I bet you Hugh's disappointed as well. Hugh, you need to have a word with your boy here.
Hey.
He's putting tap water in whiskey, and that's a big no-no.
No, not the water up here, because the whiskey's made from it.
It's got chloramine in it. Chlorine.
Yes, but it
I know, mate. It's the heavy metals that does it. I'm taking the mickey out of you, mate. But I'm getting a rise out of Al, which is quite rare. He's even moved his camera. I'm getting angry. I'm getting a rise out of Al. Al doesn't know how to drink whiskey properly. It's okay. We can live with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only do it in quantity.
I'm only joking.
Yes, I know.
Not really.
Me too.
Simon's question. I think Simon's building his R2D2 Bandai by the look of it.
I am, yeah.
Al's working on, that's got to be a Harrier.
Yep.
And David's working on his receding hairline by the look of it.
Ooh.
Actually, it's not receding, Dave. I'm joking. Looks like it's thin at the back a bit.
It's a goner.
I'm working on that Kitty Hawk Viper.
Oh, nice. Well, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Adam's in the chat. Second morning to Adam. Patrick Evers there. MPH Photography. Morning, folks. MPH, what's your name, buddy? Sure you know me. I've forgotten. Told me I've forgotten. Yeah, Simon started like 7. Ronald's there saying morning all, hard at work. And yeah, Nick's a copper. Luke says morning fellas. I read that. Ian Dalford says morning chaps. Hugh's there saying morning lads. Very disappointed to hear that Al puts tap water in his whiskey. Oh dear, Al. He hasn't really. I made that up.
Yes.
Yeah, he's from Budapest. Brian did it for 30 years. Oh, I see. I knew there was something off about Brian. He's ex-Old Bell. He's ex-Snide. Luke's going to pop along in a bit. He's just waiting for a call from the doctor. Tap water is good in Scotland. Don't know. Oh, Alan Wright said he's looking forward to working on his dioramas today. We got called into work. Oh, no. Working on a watermill idea inspired by the Eagle has landed. Maybe that's cool. Richie Lamb says, good morning, guys. Wicked Insanity says, hello, train people. Yeah, there's not many trains. Stephen says, don't blame the frontline officers. It's the high-ranking officers who give the orders. Hang on, who blamed who? What? I don't think we blamed anyone, Stephen. Did we?
No, I don't think so.
No. We were saying a lot of people have lost respect for the police. And then we said none of us have. Wicked Science said, oh, wait, it's Molokar people, my bad. I'm playing. Oh, Hugh, you brown nose. Says, we have the best water in the UK, no problem. I'm with Al. Disappointed you. Wicked Science says, my town in Wisconsin has the best tap water in the USA. Yeah, mine tastes like crap. It's horrible, my tap water.
So's mine.
Yeah. It's all right once it's been through the fridge filter. Which is why I like to drink bottled water. I'm not a heathen. Too early for a whiskey, do you think, Al?
Oh, Christ, no.
Yeah, we should be all right, shouldn't we? You for a whiskey, Dave?
No, brandy.
Brandy. Okay. I got brandy.
Man.
What do you want, Si?
I'll have a nice whiskey, please, mate.
Whiskey, what do you want? Do you want a 12-year-old triple cask? 18-year-old single malt?
Oh, single malt sounds good.
Got a nice cognac. Cognac, do you, Dave?
Sorry?
Cognac, do you?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. We're going off there, fellas. See you later, everyone. Bye. I don't think. Yeah.
The cast medicine would have to wait till tomorrow then, I think.
Yeah. I can't come in. Half 9 in the morning. Why not? I'm drunk. The cat's having a drink as well.
You're supposed to be sending me a sample of some heavy duty stuff as well, Mr. B.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I got to send you something. No. Yeah. Remind me about that, mate. I might be able to send you a couple of samples.
Shove it in. Well, yeah.
I'll get some bottles from the nurse tomorrow. Actually, do have to get one. Yeah, I will sort that out for you, mate.
You've got a box to put it in?
I'm sure I'll have somewhere.
Oh, you got to send me that kit. Kits. No rush there.
Oh, try them.
All kits. Where's that going? Okay.
Never a bad time for a drive, a dram. Richie says ISM on the lash.
Yeah.
It's always midday somewhere.
Only when we're in a hangout.
Yeah, which is about 8 hours a day. Probably longer, actually.
Yeah. Nice refreshing gin and tonic would go down well right now.
Well, we won't drink. Sure, the viewers won't.
Yeah.
Help yourself. Go on, knock yourself out.
No, I've just filled my my small drinks mug.
How much pressure are you using when sanding? Not that much, mate. Not a lot, mate, at all. The worst thing you can do is burn through. So I've got 6,000 micro mesh, which isn't really that abrasive. And yeah, just enough pressure to put it down, but not ridiculous. And just do a little bit, keep it wet, wipe it off, and just be careful on the edges.
Less is more.
Yeah. Quite often, I'd rather leave a slight flaw in there than really push it and ruin the clear coat. Because I can take a bit of a flaw. None of my models are perfect. Wicked says used to paint cars, semis, and Harleys in real life. Cool. Steve Archer says in morning all could be a good painkiller for his arm. You're right, Brian. Sprugoo says morning. How's Simon's beer coming along? Oh, I don't know. How is it, Si?
It's all right, mate. Thank you.
Can we see it?
No.
Oh.
No. I'll save it for Friday.
Oh, okay.
You've got to come and join us Friday then.
Yeah, it's more of us to have a look then, isn't there? A bit of a...
maybe I'll do it now then.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more viewers then, isn't there? Yeah, save it for Friday. That's a good idea.
Might be gone by Friday.
Hopefully.
Ooh, we wish.
Don't know what this fascination with my beard is.
We just like things that look awful.
Thank you.
6,000 is pretty fine, yeah. I found if you go down to 4, it can leave scratches in there that you can't get out. It just depends how particular you are. Like I say, I could go really abrasive this and then fight to get it back. But I'd rather leave an ever such a slight flaw in there than having to 2K it again. It's look at the draw. You'll get some paint jobs that get barely any dust in them at all, and others that will get an absolute ton in them.
He's just said 6,000's fine. Do you do because I do 6, 8, and 12, and then poly?
Yeah.
So it gets really fine then.
Yep. I've just found 4 can be a little bit too harsh.
Yeah.
Are there any changes in customs order from European now Brexit is official? I have absolutely no idea. All I know is some of the companies aren't posting out just yet, but UPS still is. As far as I'm aware, there's no difference. As far as I'm aware. Yes, Adam, pretty as close as I can, mate, without rushing it. Most of the time, if I have a flaw and I don't want to push it, you will only see it if you angle the light on it. And if you look close at my pictures, you'll see them, or videos, you'll see them. I don't hide them. I could Photoshop them out quite easily, but I don't. I'm not under any illusions that my work is phenomenal or perfect because it's
it is.
No, it's not. It's not at all. But I mean, at the end of the day, this is my hobby. This is what keeps me sane-ish.
Glad you added the
ish. So I'm here to enjoy it. I'll be honest, you lot used to drive me nuts asking me to video build everything. I used to get a bit arsy about it as well, and then I've come to terms to thinking, okay, let's take it as a bit of a compliment that everyone wants me to video build stuff. So I have been churning out the video builds. I did 11 last year. I didn't even realize I'd done that many, to be honest. That's a lot of it. That's nearly one a month. I used to take months out not wanting to do loads of them.
Is that more than 33%?
Yes, mate, nearly half.
Right.
A joke's going to be lost on these. you and Peter, the 30% off sale a while back a day goes, that's nearly half. well, it's a third, mate.
And nobody's let us forget it.
Nah, it's funny though.
Oh, you make one little mistake.
Yeah, you say anything in here, especially me. I never forget a thing.
I know.
I'm worse though. I'm a git. As close to birthdays as I've seen. Yeah, they're all right, mate. But yeah, I'm enjoying the video builds now. We were discussing this the other day because of the next build. Should I do the Lancer or the R32? I'll probably end up doing both. I'm just really eager to get to that R32, but then I really want to do a kit that I can decal. I've not done any decaling since, was it October? We figured that out last night. Whoever was in here. The Volt Mustang was the last car I decaled. That was October.
Yeah.
It's a long time for me, that. And I think it'd be a good build for the channel. And that's how I always used to think, and it's not the best way. Rather than building stuff I enjoy, I think, oh, what would other people like to see? And as I've learned over the 7 years I've been doing this, it's impossible to please everybody. If I build an old American car, some people won't watch it. If I build a kit you can't get a hold of, some people can't watch it. It's just one of those. So I just pick different subjects now. Like I said, in my next bench update, I'm going to have a little bit of hopefully a bit of a chat about builds I want to do. I've got in my head. Like this. This is not a build I thought would have done well, the Beamer, with views, because it's a kit you can't get anymore. It's an old kit. And I just didn't think it captured people's interests. The first BMW builds had 70% more views than any others in its first few weeks. So it's obviously something people like and want to see. But this year I'd like to do a rally car. So we've got that one covered with the Lancia because that is probably what I'm going to do next. A large scale car again, which we've got covered with the R32. Want to do some American muscle. Whether that's Mopar or whatever the hell you like call the pony cars. I get a loose track of all this American malarkey. I want to do a British Classic. And this is why we've tried to tie them in with the group builds that we're doing. And then I'll just infill in between them all. But I've got a whole list of things. I'd like to say I'll do a bit of armor again. But I'm going to go what I always do and build what I'm interested in a minute. And I've got armor kits and maybe we'll get back to them. We will see. But seeing Paul, is it Paul Skaden, built the new Revel E-Type and he finished it yesterday. Did you see that?
Oh, no.
On RSM. It looked lovely. It looked very, very nice.
What did the top look like? Because it's a bit concerned it was a bit out of scale.
On it was perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. Ronald, I'm building that one, mate. 03, well, yeah, 037. I always call it 037, but I believe it is actually 037. That Lancia, mate. I've got detail upset and the paints for it. So that's the next video build for me after this.
Good.
So yeah, I want to do that E-Type at some point through the year. And that's why me, Simon and Alan all sat down the other day. Had a bit of a conflab about the builds.
You did.
I don't know if that roof will show for you, lot, but that was covered in dust. And I reckon about 90% of it's gone. There's one little spot in the middle. And I could probably push it. But to be honest, it's a fleck of... You know what it actually looks like? A goddamn... Remember, if anyone watched that bench update of mine the other day, it looks like a goddamn fleck of flock.
Oh.
That's exactly what that is. It's flock. It's flocking flock. There's 3 specks of flock in that paintwork. I haven't used flock in ages.
No, you got a bit in there.
And it's still, there's 3 bits in here of flock, and I can tell it's flock. Flocking. Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm happy with that. That's not even polished yet. We need to catch up on this chat. It's busy today. The chat, how many people watching? 55. Give the feed a thumbs up if you can, peeps, as well. Talking about beards, I'll be able to shave for a week. It itches. Oh man, that first couple of weeks drives you nuts, doesn't it, Simon?
Yeah.
When you get to a certain length and it itches, and you get another growth again, and it just drives you insane.
I don't. I always leave at least a number 1 on anyway.
Yeah,
I'll be up when particularly commuting into London, when you've got to be up at 6, shaving is the last thing you want to do in the morning.
Yeah, I was always a 0 all over, upper body, and I've gone to a 3 now, all over, upper body, and wax down below.
Okay, too much info.
Wicked says models have less clear, makes sense. Comb the beard, the itch goes away. Does it really? Okay, I'll have to tell Hannah that.
Oh, wife.
George Taylor says, good morning from Los Angeles. It's 2:20 a.m. here and he can't sleep. Can you read me a bedtime story? Oh, we could do. It'd probably give you nightmares. Richie says, Polly those outstanding. Oh, thank you, mate. Wicked says, I've been looking at airbrush stuff. That's how I found you. Yeah, plenty of reviews on our channel, mate. Nick says, I also use modelling for mental health as well, Paul. So I became a volunteer as volunteer. Good man. I knew that about you, though, buddy. I did. Although it does test my patience sometimes, especially etch. Yes, this hobby drives a lot of us around the bend at times. It does. Without this hobby, especially over the last year, not just with the thing going around the world, with personal things, I'd have lost my mind. I think I very nearly did at one point, to be honest. It's a good hobby for stuff like this. Adam says that Vault Builders are standing. Cheers, mate. Spruger says, I watched some of your old reviews now. Oh, last night, Paul. Made me laugh how many times you used the term brain fart. Oh, mate, yeah. The more you do things, the better you get. And, yeah, you get more natural at it. And, yeah, I don't like reviews full stop anyway, because it's just waffling on about plastic in a kit. There's nothing really to talk about. Yeah, funny enough, I watched a couple of old bench updates a few weeks back because I forgot, what I didn't do this year that I've done every year. I didn't have James on my bench update.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, no, I just totally forgot about it. It didn't even cross my mind. He's been on every one since he was about 2. And I was like, oh, no way. Completely forgot. I felt gutted. So I went back and watched some of the old ones. So I started like last year's and then watching him going down in size each year, bless him. And also looking at how less grey I looked each year. Yeah, I need to. So you've got my next bench update because I feel bad now. He's been on every one with me.
I found
Ian says,
hey? I found that when you go online and you look for stuff, there's a lot of stuff out of stock. There must be a lot of people modelling.
It's not just that, mate. I think there's issues with the supply chain as well.
Right.
Yeah.
It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. I think with the C word and the B word going on, It's had quite a detrimental effect to everything coming into our country. And I said this last year, if you all remember me, said if you need anything, go and buy it right now. And I'll say it right now, I've been stocking up on stuff that I need, because it's going to hit us again, especially if it's stuff from the Far East, which, if we're honest, what doesn't come from China nowadays? Nothing's manufactured in the UK, really, is it?
Not a lot.
So everything's brought in to us. And I think it's only going to get worse, to be honest. Everyone is watching to see if the indicators don't work, like on real BMWs. Oh, I guarantee mine don't work, David. I guarantee mine don't work. Ian says, decal is his favourite part of that build. I find it very therapeutic. Love finishing off the Focus WRC. Excellent, mate. Yeah, I like decal. I really do. Still looking for the Focus WRC later model. Is that the RS one, the blue one, Ronald? Can't find it anywhere. It goes for a fortune, that kit. I was looking, my buddy Al gave me one. Not Al, Mike, because he's nuts. Simon says, what is Al building? Al, what are you building?
Which one?
Pardon?
I'm building a Harrier.
You're building a Harrier. Did you say which Al?
Yeah.
That would be the only one in here, you.
Ah, I see. It's getting to be a habit.
Drink you were going to have.
Yeah. Oh, but I'll get onto it right away.
Jesus Christ. Which one? So which Harrier you build now?
It's the GR7, the Trumpy one, 132nd.
Okay. Go together okay?
Yeah, it's got its challenges. The cockpit doesn't fit very well.
Typical trumpeter then.
Yeah, so I've had to do some shoring up with plasticard, which for a model of my stature is unusual.
Well, we get sorted, mate.
Oh well.
Joe says, Paul, really enjoyed your car builds. Did you ever build Formula One cars? I'd like to see what you could do with one of those. Right, okay. No, I never have built a Formula One. I have the McLaren MP4 12. No, MP4 6, sorry, in 12 scale that I've started, that I will get back to because I'm enjoying the larger scale cars. But I also bought the Lotus Martini 20th scale. And I do, again, plan to do a video build on that this year. We have a group build I can participate in a couple of times there with that, should it be required. So, yeah, you will see an F1 car of me this year as well. I have a whole plethora of models. Is that the right word? I think it is.
Plethora, yeah.
Plethora, okay. I like dragging the word out, it sounds better. To build this year. So hopefully you'll see quite a diverse subject matter off me this year, car-wise. So yeah, all fingers crossed. Flocking hell, exactly. Simon's got a good point, but it doesn't work, or it didn't work for me. You should do your flocking in a different room. Okay, so the last time I did the flocking, I took it all in the house, in our kitchen. I had Hannah do it under my instruction. That sounds really bad. She followed all my instructions, and she put all the flocking on for me. So I didn't even touch it. She took it outside. She got rid of all the excess flock. We let it dry in the house. I brought it in here the next day, and I kid you not, it was still everywhere. I think it's the static effect of the stuff. Because it's a minuscule fiber, I think any static at all attracts it. So I vowed from that day not to use. I've got loads of it. I've got tubs and tubs of it down below. I've got the sieve for it and everything. I just prefer the embossing powder. It's easier. I don't think, if I'm honest, it looks quite as good. But I'll take that for the ease. It's a lot easier to use. And the less risk of contaminating all my clear coats. Because like I say, I've not used flocking for about 3 years, and I still find traces of it in here. So I've tried that, mate. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. The wife said he shaved me. Where the hell did that comment come from? Oh, sorry. Not a hope. Nah, I'd stay clear of that, mate. Richard Stellers is morning from Los Angeles. Oh, another one. Yeah, we go to a barber. He could do. Richard says, anyone experienced using a Badger 2020? That's a Sotar, isn't it?
Yep.
I had one, yes. It's very, very good for nice, close detail work. Not a bad airbrush at all for nice. It's literally a detail airbrush though.
I have one right here.
Yeah, I had one, but I've got no need for one anymore.
Yeah, I'll have mine.
There we go. Now that is definitely nearly gone. All that crap in the roof. There we are.
I've got two very similar. I've got the PS770 I got from you, Paul, and I've got the Sotar. And believe it or not, both with 0.18 needles.
I think the Sotar is slightly finer though, don't you?
Yeah, it does spray finer, but they are subtly different, and I do like using both of them. You know.
Yeah, they are completely different animals.
Yep.
Those airbrushes, they're literally, although they're the same kind of use. What's the word I'm looking for? The same kind of tool to use for a specific fine work. I'm talking absolute rubbish here. They are totally different. It's crazy how different they actually are.
Yep.
There we go. I can stop. Yep. It's quite surprising. Yeah, all the barbers are shut. I think they've got to be now, haven't they? That's not allowed to open.
Not allowed.
Yeah. Ray says, "Hi guys, I'm at work. It's a very cold day." Hello, Ray. While I got you there, Ray, on ISM, when you're posting your builds, buddy, you need to put all the build details in each post. We keep telling you, but I don't think you're either seeing it or understanding what we mean. We need the kit make, scale, and what it is in your post, buddy. We don't want to delete your posts, but it needs to be in there, matey.
And why does it need to be in there, Paul?
So that everyone knows what it is, because people like Al don't know cars from anything else. I don't know all aircraft, I don't know all armor, so it helps with the actual running of the group. And mainly so that if you use the search function of Facebook, it shows up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I use all the time, and I think I will do a little guide on my next bench update on how to use that properly. Because people complain going, "Oh, you can't find anything on Facebook." Yes, you can. If you know how to use our search function, you'll find everything. I do it all the time. So, yeah, that's the main reason. So we can search for things. How do we venture a question to these guys? Just ask in the chat, Richard. Might take me a while to spot it, but I'll just answer your question up above.
Or if you can wait till Friday.
Yeah, if you wait till Friday, you can join the Friday night chat.
You can have it asked out in the on the show.
Right, Richie wants a 148 Harrier to do the winter scheme on. That's only going to be the GR1.
3. I don't know about the 1, but certainly one squadron took the GR3 and the GR7 to Bodo.
There we go.
In Norway.
There you are.
So any of them, there's the new Kinetic kit, which is quite a good kit apparently. That would go well, and I do believe there are aftermarket decals for the snow camo.
Bollocks.
Oh.
No, honest, there is. I checked just
Who
last
said
night.
that then? I didn't recognise that voice. It was you, wasn't it, Dave?
Oh, that was me.
What have you done?
Well, I've cut something off the sprue, and it's ended up like that.
Oh.
2 pieces.
Yeah, that's definitely a Rolex moment.
Yeah.
Hello, Chunk. Speaking of bollocks.
Hello.
Ronald says the blue. Yeah, I've got that one. And the Castrol 03. Is that the Hasegawa kit? I think I've got one on the stash as well. Chunks in the chat. Yeah, they are hard to find. Yeah, as Brian says, for a question mark to start your question, we should spot them then. Or go to the Facebook page. You can pop it on there. Sean White says, "Morning, chap, stuck at work again. Build on a budget." There's Thomas. I think it's Thomas. You know what? So many people now. I can't remember everyone's name. I'm struggling now. It is Thomas, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. Joe says he's Soto all the time. One of his favorite brushes. He likes his better than his eye waters. There you go. See, different opinions. 60 watching, 30 thumbs up. Come on, hit the thumbs up or down button. Cheers, Ray. Thank you, buddy. Richard Stella's working on the Tamiya 370Z. Nissan 124, great kit. Yeah. Not bad looking car, that one. Warden B says, "Good morning, chaps. Back to the workshop at last. Happy Wednesday." Sprugu says, "Paul, which aircraft kit was it that made you stop building them? It was not one in particular, mate, at all. It was just a loss of interest. We were talking about this the other day, weren't we? It was the monotony of gluing, filling, sanding, rescribing. I just don't enjoy that part of it at all. I like to paint and I like to decal and things like that, and it bored me. And I must have built, I don't know how many aircraft I built over the 6-7 years I was building them, but it was a good amount. There wasn't one in particular that did it, mate. It was just overall, just got bored of building them. And I started building cars, and like I say, there's nothing more monotonous than building cars. It's the same bloody thing all the time, isn't it? For those that build cars, Chunk and Dave and Si,
Yeah,
it's the same process every time, isn't it?
yeah.
But I don't get bored. I don't get bored doing it. It's really strange. I think it's because I've got a real interest in the cars.
Yeah.
That I'm building. You know, I mean, the 6 Series Beam, I'd kill to own one of these things. Beautiful cars. So I think we got a bit of passion for them. I think it drives
that's with anything, isn't it?
Yeah,
you've got
drives you.
You'll build it.
Yeah, it drives you along in it. So yeah, like I say, nothing in particular, no kit. I tried to build a few. I had a few issues with a few, but I think the seed was already planted there with me not enjoying them. The last kit I built, the last kit I built was the Raiden, 32nd scale Raiden, which you can buy. It's on eBay, that one for sale, built. If I need to clear the room out my display case. Yeah, I really enjoyed building that. I even bought a few more in. And then what it is, I'll build it and sit there going, that's really good. I enjoyed that. And then thinking, but I want to build cars. That's what I want to build. And I did that with the armor. I built, 4 armor kits? And really, really enjoyed them. But then I felt, it's weird, I've said this before, I feel like I'm letting myself down, not building the cars. It's a very weird thing I've got. So I start to feel a bit guilty then. It's absolutely mental feeling like that, but I do. So yeah, I've sold a few of the armor kits on because I bought loads. If you know me, what I'm like, freaking nuts. Buy one thing, end up with God knows how many of them. So yeah, I just enjoy the cars. I think that's what I enjoy most, and that's where I'm going to stick to building now. Not saying there's going to be no more armor kits. I don't think we're going to see any aircraft at all. I just have not got it in me. I just don't enjoy it anymore. But the armor I enjoyed, and I've got a load of them in the stash, and they're all nice kits as well. So never say never with that one. Hopefully we get another build out of this year. But yeah, it's like road vehicles. I never enjoy building road vehicles. Really, I bought loads, sold them on, and then it's all seemed to have built last year. It was road vehicles. Really enjoying them. The favourite part, like I say, of modelling is painting. I absolutely love painting. Whether it be the primer, the clear coat, the base coat, whatever. And decaling, they're the parts I enjoy most. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We never know. I'd love to say, I'll cater for everyone and yeah, we'll build this and that. But as I say, it's my hobby at the end of the day. I need to keep my interest in it because I need this. Yeah. I need this. I'll go crazy. That's why I kind of like to keep my mind busy with like the Facebook group and the channel, the hangouts, the modeling. I find if I let my mind dwell, it's not good at all. Anyway, let's have a look. There you go. Thomas has found that kit on a Japanese auction site. Oh, you got it for 35 quid. That's good. Richie Hare bollards. No, it was bollocks, mate. Definitely bollocks. Nick said he spent a couple of weeks tactical camping in Norway with one squadron. Oh, in the military days. Excellent.
Oh, lovely.
Joseph says, hello, beautiful modelers. Must be watching the wrong people. John Stone's there saying morning one and all. Yeah, it's Thomas. Yeah, I thought it was, mate. Thought it was a GL307. Wait till his hand is back working. Excellent.
Some of us remember Thomas.
Richard says, Paul, love painting too. I even enjoy masking. I do. I really enjoy masking, even though I'm moaning about it. I do actually enjoy masking.
And ripping it off's the best bit.
Oof. Oh, masking. Got you. I've got masking to do today. Funny enough, there's quite a bit to do on this as well.
Just a small short story for Nick Lindsay there. When I was younger, one squadron, just about 6 months after they first got the GR1s, they deployed to a satellite airbase that was used. It's called Milltown, RAF Milltown, just up by Lossiemouth here, and they deployed there, and it was the first deployment that one squadron had with the things. And I was a young lad in the cadets, so we took a week off and we went down there, threw our uniforms on, crawled into the compound, and got a nice little tour. That was lovely. I always remember that. That was good. That was the first one squadron deployment with the Harriers.
There you go.
Hey.
Al's a criminal.
Yeah,
and a heathen. Tap water.
Decanted and left it off gas.
I know, I'm joking. Does work as well.
Yeah, it does.
You can do that. You can do that for aquarium water. You can let it.
It's just you don't need to buy an expensive filter. All you do is you decant it into a jug or something, and stick it in the fridge, and then bottle it after about a day or two.
They say that you're better off doing that than actually filtering as well, don't they? I think.
Yep.
It does exactly the same job, but costs you a fraction of the price.
You filter out all the goodness.
Our filter's on our fridge, and it does it so it's cold as well. And the filter costs about £8. Lasts for 6 months. I'll pay that £8.
Yeah, that's pretty good going actually, because a lot of filters are more than that.
No, it's really good. Samsung fridge. Is it Samsung? Can't remember what it is now. A lot of water gets drunk here, James. It's all James drinks really is water.
Good for him, that's good.
Yep. He's never had a Coke in his life or anything like that, really. I won't let him have it. Paul, what about some weathered, rusted out cars? People ask us all the time, buddy. I've thought about it, and I am getting a bit more maybe convinced into doing it. I might do one at some point. Again, it just doesn't interest me. I like them shiny.
Oh.
Never say never, though. We'll see. It would look good. It would look very, very cool. Oh, Chunk's last. Didn't notice Chunk had gone. He's doing the windows update.
I think he's having problems, but
yeah. Never say never, George. We'll see. Nick Lindsay was RAF police and a dog handler. See what I met at my land shot. Oh, those RAF police dogs are not good. I was told by somebody that those police dogs are trained a lot differently than the police ones.
They are indeed.
Because while the police dog, I don't know if it's true, Nick. Maybe you can confirm this. Actual police dogs are trained to hold you. I was always told the MOD dogs are taught to actually bite you and injure you instead. I wonder if that is true, and I'm sure Nick will know. Something I was told a long time ago. So the MOD dogs are not the ones to be chased and bitten by.
Any dog you want to be chasing and bitten by.
And I'm going to guess that was a German Shepherd, Nick.
Yeah.
Love German Shepherds. Used to have 2 lovely dogs.
Mm.
I did plan to get another one this year, but that went out the window. Not the dog. Thomas said he bought some rust wash for Christmas. My brother wants to ruin an old Renault. Well, more ruined than mine models usually are. Nothing wrong with your work, mate. It looks all right to me. Simon's we need to worry about.
Oh,
he's a boy.
What is Simon working on? He's working on a Bandai R2D2.
Let's go with my BB-8.
Yeah, he's done a BB-8. Yeah, we'll zoom in and have a little look at him. Spotlight for everyone. There we go. There we are.
There
Yep.
you go.
He's having a bit of fun doing something different.
Yep. Actually, I just can't get over how well engineered these kits are.
It's mental, isn't it?
Yeah, for such little kits. I mean, the sprue gates are thought really carefully where they put them and attach them, and
Yep.
it's brilliant.
You might enjoy Gundam, you know, a Bandai Gundam.
Yeah.
Have a look around. You get them pretty cheap as well.
Yeah, I haven't.
Get them on Amazon.
I'll stick with the Star Wars for the moment.
Yeah.
There's a few out there. Not much. I need C-3PO to go with these two.
Yeah. Thomas says cheers. Those Bandai kits, of course, and where's the best place to get them in the UK? Currently, probably Amazon and eBay, to be honest. I don't know when the UK actually physically stocks them. Don't think we can.
I've got this one from Amazon, but be warned, a lot of the stuff on Amazon will come from Japan, so it took the best part of 2 months to get here.
As far as I'm aware, this is fact, I know that for a fact, Revell owns the Europe rights to Star Wars merchandise. Bandai owns the European, Asian market, I think it is. So they can't, I don't think they can legally distribute them into the UK. So you'll find a lot of these kits under the Revell name, and it's the same kit. Or if you go back a little bit, you'll find some of the Revell Phi Mold Reeboxes, which are actually proper model kits, not clipped together. So I think that makes them a bit harder to get a hold of. And yes, Spruger, those are Trevor badges in the background. Typical TBR, they're broken.
They're not broken. My TVR isn't broken, but they're definitely TVR badges. My beautiful baby.
They look good on the front, but round the back, they're all rusted out.
It's a bit difficult to rust plastic, but yeah.
Oh, all right. Just a pedantic. He's made Revell Star Wars stuff. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Nick says very much so. Mama's trained to eat you pretty much. Yeah, I thought so. Different style of work. So police dogs are trained to do standoffs if the subject surrenders so it doesn't get bit. That's right. Yeah. I was told that. Yeah, the MOD dogs are trained to just go for you, regardless whether you stop or not. Makes sense though, isn't it? You should be on an MOD base or mucking round. I bet you got some good stories, Nick. I'm going to guess you can't really tell them in the chat. I bet you got some good stories, mate.
Okay.
School of Artillery dog session had a Rottweiler. Could have put a saddle on it and run it in the action. I'm not a fan of Rottweilers. Dobermans I like. I think Dobermans are beautiful dogs. Don't know what it is about Rottweilers I don't like. Can't beat a German Shepherd, in my opinion.
Irish Setter.
They're not great attack dogs, though. Hell.
Oh, they're mental. Absolutely
Yeah,
mental.
no, they're mental. And any gay, what's the word I'm looking for? Working dog like Labs, which I'm sure Simon will attest to. Anything like a Lab or haven't you got a Springer as well, Si?
We got a Cocker and a Lab.
Cocker. They're all just nuts.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Cocker's mad.
They're just,
Springers are.
yeah, they are. They're absolutely nuts. They're just bundles of energy, aren't they?
Yeah. Gosh, she needs more exercise than the Lab does. The Lab's lazy.
Labs are stubborn.
Yeah.
If a Lab doesn't want to do it,
Oh no.
it's not doing it. But if it wants to do it, regardless of what you tell it, it's doing it. Get out of the bin. Oh, there was a pain for going through the bin.
No, good you.
So driven by food, aren't they?
Yeah.
Greedy buggers. But they're great dogs. Such a loving dog as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah, we lost ours. I think we lost ours about a year and a half ago.
Oh,
I can't remember now. She's a lovely dog. Soft as a brush.
yeah.
It's a shame they don't live longer, dogs. Really is.
Yeah.
But I think we need to get a dog for James. I think every boy should have a dog grown up.
Yeah.
Plus, I want one as well.
You still focused on me on
Sorry, mate. I am, yeah. Sorry, I completely forgot, mate.
people not want
Get a bit self-conscious.
No, people might want to watch you more.
So I was laughing at that. Nick says he's got enough holes in himself from his own dog over the years. Yeah, people. I bet you do, mate. Most ex-military do have some very funny stories. We have one proper mental. Yeah. Everyone Genki or wonky? Bit wonky today, Peter. Richard's going back to the spray booth. Check out this new Badger airbrush. Excellent. Belgian Malinois. Oh, the Belgian Malinois are lovely dogs. They're like a streamlined, more aggressive shepherd. Those things are fast. The police are using those more and more now, aren't they, Malinois?
Yeah.
They're beautiful dogs. Pretty. Very, very fast. Luke had a German Shepherd. He was amazing. Had a lab spaniel who was the run to my father's mate litter. He was going to flush him, but my dad said no. Will happen. Best behaved dog ever. Yeah. So he's to train. They're great. There's Jace there as well. Hello, Jace. Yeah, I'm well, mate. You made any videos lately, bud? Joe says, anyone seen the film Jojo Rabbit, the bit with the German Shepherds? I think I have. I started watching that. I couldn't get into it.
It kills me.
Oh, I've seen that one, Nick. Yeah, with the French police dog and that gets bitten by the dog. Yeah, proper latches onto him, doesn't it? Won't let go. Seen that. Yeah, the Malinois are just mentally fast dogs. Son loves the Bandai Gundam stuff. He's got a bunch of them. Those kits make it possible for us to enjoy the hobby together. That's good, mate. Something me and James should do. That's why I bought those kits. I got 2 of those TIE fighters. So I need to sit with James. Problem is, he's up the wall with schoolwork, being homeschooled by Hannah. That's taking up most of his day at the minute, which is right. Brian says, I have a GSD for my line of attack personal protection dogs. 2 of a litter of police dogs. Man is nuts. Funny story. The second German Shepherd we bought locally. And when we went around to the house to view her, obviously I wanted to see the parent dogs. We could see the mother dog. But I said about the father dog, and she said, he's, I think she said he was an ex-RAF dog. And she said, he's in the back garden, but you can't see him because if he sees you, he'll attack you. And I was like, right. So can I look through the window? She goes, no. If you even look out the window and he sees you, it'll come through the window after you. And I was like, oh, yeah, you can stay out there. Then he's all right. I'll pass on that, thanks. And that dog was a lunatic, and not in a good way. My dog, the one we bought, it's the dopiest dog in the world, and also the most stupid dog in the world. He used to run down the stairs screaming. It was just nuts. And he used to sit on the floor, tune its legs, growling at itself. It was crazy. She was a crazy dog. Absolutely off its head.
Just got this weird picture of this dog running down the steps screaming.
I've got it on video. I've got it on old tape video. He used to run down the stairs, go. Honestly, me and Hannah be like, will you shut up? Occasionally your dog wakes you up at 4 a.m. and needs a wee, like desperately. We'd have 4 of them bounding down the stairs with that daft bucket going at 4 a.m. in the morning. Like, shut up! For Christ's sake. Lunatic. The funniest thing I ever did, and Hannah will back me up on this. I don't think she's watching because she's busy. You know the way you fool your dog by throwing a ball?
Yeah.
You go throw it, and the dog's like, oh, where's it gone? I did it once. I've thrown the ball in the air for this dog, and I faked it and didn't throw, and the dog's head went up in the air. Ooh. But it stayed there, and it was looking round in the air for ages. Like, where did that go? Me and Hannah were crying, laughing over it. Crazy dog. Yeah, she was funny though. Funny dog. She died of a growth in her heart.
Oh.
It was bigger than her heart, and it was pushing her heart over and made it collapse.
Oh, dearie me.
Let's get her put down. What a shame.
Yeah, I'm going to spray with chaps, okay?
All right. Flight Racer Sims saying hi, everyone. Richie says he's got loads of stories of his time in the army. Yeah, some good, some bad. Yeah, all squaddies do, mate. They all do. One of my mates, Nigel, was a squaddie. He's got some fantastic stories and completely harrowing stories as well. But I bet you all enjoyed it. I bet you'd do it again. I don't think I've ever asked a squaddie that question and said no, they wouldn't do it again. Jay says, no, none this lockdown and they go out to the house and go work. That's a shame, mate. Speaking of dogs, he has a Japoodle. Right, what's that then? A poodle crossed with a Jalpoodle.
Right.
Idea. Is that 132nd F15? No, it's a Harry. Oh, that is. Sorry, yeah, on Al's bench it is, yeah. Let's face it, Tim sits on the floor, tunes like properly, yeah. I've got a picture of that dog I'm talking about, and it just sums it up in one picture. It stood at our front door in the front garden with its tongue hanging out the side of its mouth. It's that dopey thing. Ruin's got had a dog at Argentina. Yeah, they're banned in the UK. They're not one of the banned list of dogs. Big buggers, those things. Put the seat on while doing island training. Got bruises on it. Yeah. German Shepherd's got a hell of a bite on him. Last Spaniel used to go for walks by himself and come back later. He wait at the bus stop when I go home from school. Richie says, yeah, and a heartbeat, best 12 years of his life. Yeah, Luke said he's trying to adopt a dog, and it's so hard to adopt dogs now. You used to go to the pound and literally go home with a dog, didn't you? Now they come around to your house for checks and everything, and it's good in a way, but it must be reducing their adoption rates when it's that hard to do.
I find it funny at the moment, though, that they're not letting them out because so many people have bought lockdown dogs first lockdown, walked them over the summer. Now the weather's wet, they don't want to know. And some of the kennels are inundated.
Yeah.
Stupid.
People for you, innit? At the end of the day, people are selfish.
Very irresponsible. I suspect that's why they're clamping down on who they give them out to.
Jalapeno pepper mix of a poodle. Could be. You never know. Yeah, if you have the wrong owner, it can be lethal. Yeah, I think Dog to Argentina, Pit Bulls, and there's another one on the ban list as well. I forget what it is now. There's 3 of them, isn't there? If I remember right.
Yeah, probably.
You back, Chunk?
Yep. I just decided to do a Windows update.
Oh, yeah. It's like, I can see you're busy doing something. I'm just going to shut everything down. See you in 10 minutes.
Oh, just never. It come up and it brings a thing up. Do you want to do it? And I probably pressed OK instead of exit, I think.
God, you're a flog, aren't you?
Yeah. But I'm back now. It's not doing it now. Anything?
Nick says, as Richie says, in a heartbeat. It's funny, isn't it? It's, yeah. I know a lot of ex-military, and every one of them says they'd do it again tomorrow. Fair play to anybody that serves in the military. Anyone here. And even the frontline emergency services this year have all been stretched, haven't they, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not been a good year. I don't think this one's going to be all that much better. Sadly. So, Nick said he's all billed, didn't he? Yeah. So, what are you in now, Nick? What do you do? Police work? Are you doing anything in particular? Are you Bobby?
just got an email there come through from B&A's newsletter, Paul. The pickup pencils have arrived.
Thank God for that. They were running low.
Just virtually come through there. Pickup pencils.
I bet there's a lot of people been waiting for them eagerly. They've only had 300 in stock.
Well, someone said, I was talking to someone the other day, and they reckon there was a line out front of the shop. Well, waiting for the
What, a pickup pencils?
You're waiting for pickup pencils to come in.
Oh, man, I can't believe he told me that. I was like, what?
Yeah, well, the other night when I went on the site, they didn't have anything.
They must have sold them fast, mustn't they?
I just don't. I think that they've only just turned up now, I'd say. Because that was just before Christmas, I think.
Yeah, but we looked not long ago, and they had 200 of them in stock, didn't they?
I know, but they ordered 500, wasn't it, or something?
I can't remember now. It was quite a lot, though.
That's ridiculous. Just get some thinners and some airbrush cleaner and what people want. But they must, I don't know.
They must get asked.
They must get asked. But they used to have it all the time. When I first come on here, when I first got back into it a couple of years ago, they had your stuff, had all your primers, your sanders, and your thinners, and your airbrush cleaner. They didn't have the twin packs or anything. And I went to buy it, and they had none in stock. And then it's been taken off the list. It's only all it is now is sanders. That's it, and pickup pencils. And I think there's two washers on there.
Wow.
And your track fluid, your burnishing fluid, I think, is on there. But
Nothing I would like to love from a dog. No, dogs will love you regardless. Touring up with small children the first time. Yeah, that is a good point, I suppose. Sounds like crufts for humans. Yeah, come around and test your bit. Just get them up on the table for me now. Charge 150 for rescue dogs up here. Stringent vetting procedures. I can understand that, but it must also reduce the amount that are adopted. Probably for the best in some cases, but I bet it also puts some people off because of the loopholes. Nick's in the Met Police, currently in school, a schools officer. Just specialist search as well. Those lot of looking bins for state events. Right, okay. Met Police. So have you ever read a book called The Trojan Files, Nick? That's going to sound really dodgy if I know in America. It's not about what you think. It's a book I bought many, many years ago, and it's about the start of the armed response vehicles. Because obviously back then they were called Trojans. I think they still are, actually, in some places. If you've not read it, it's a good book. It's good. Brian was in the Met as well.
If you're in the Met, mate, are you at Bishopsgate Police Station? Go past that every day.
Nuno's there as well. Morning light crew from Brunei. Hello, mate. Glad those kids turned up safe for you. Yeah, if anyone wants an interesting read, go and find that book, The Trojan Files. About the literal incarnation of the armed response vehicles back in the 80s. It's actually a good read. I think we can get there another go over, to be honest, that one. In the middle was a picture of me. Hang on, funny story about adopting dogs. Got a dog from Battersea. Had to have an interview of suitability. The guy asked me if I had an experience with dogs. Unbeknownst to him, was an RAF police dog. In the middle was a picture of me. Yeah, it does probably. It does, mate. I suppose it's either way, doesn't it? Nick was in Croydon. So that's City of London Police. Yeah, I think sadly nowadays the police do a thankless job in it almost at some point. People are just got no respect anymore. They don't get anybody, just care about themselves nowadays, don't they?
Yep.
Very, very selfish world we live in, unfortunately.
Yeah, sad.
It is. Is Al making a racket again? Probably, no. Ready, Paul? They're still called Trojan Units. Yeah, it's a good book, hasn't it, Nick? I thought it was quite a good book. Read that years ago. Still got it somewhere upstairs. I think I bought an old tatty copy off Amazon for like 10p or something weird. Oh, poster. I see. I got you. Nick's got 5 years to do. Can't wait. Luke said, Brunei, how's Del Boy after his call from the Sultan?
Mm-hmm.
You're a bit Only Fools with Horses fan to get that one, haven't you? Probably Mickey Pierce, Luke. Brian says King Cross Road in Islington. Yeah, 5 years, Nick. Hope that flies by for you, mate. Are you going to retire, or are you going to move on to something else? Sounds like you've done a lot already, to be honest. Win. Get chunk every time with that one.
Only because I know what it means.
Roy!
Roy.
Yes, I've read The Good Wives Wear Black, and there's a second one to that as well. There's also one, yeah, that's SO19, isn't it? And then there's one about the intelligence. Is that SO18? What was intelligence one? That's a good book as well. I went for a spate years ago reading loads of police and crime books. Funny, it's surprising I can read. Yeah, The Good Guys Wear Black isn't a bad one. Oh, that's cool. I can't answer that. He'd be arrested, Nuna says. Luke's laughing at Nuna. Nick says he's probably going to be a paddle sports instructor for an outdoor activity centre. That's cool. He's a keen canoeist, paddle most places, but the Yukon is his favourite. That's cool, Nick. Excellent, mate. Fair play to you, mate. If you enjoy. There he is now. Hello, Luke.
Hello.
You all right?
Hey, Luke.
Hi.
Morning.
Oh, my camera's not playing ball today.
Uh-oh.
Ah, there he is.
There it is.
How's things?
Not bad, mate. You?
Yeah. Quiet morning.
Good. How's your bike coming along? Looking good?
Yes, it's storming along. Not much left now. Just got to do the decals. And then like the foot pegs and stuff, which I always leave till last because I'll knock them off and lose them.
They're going to get knocked off, yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, for the whole time you own that bike, at some point you'll knock them off again. They're the easiest part to knock off. That's coming along well. Then there's not a subscriber Luke's channel, Scale Motor. Go and have a look, all one word on YouTube. For all those that pester me for bike builds, Luke's going to fill the void. Did a good job so far. It's looking nice.
Thank you. Saying that, my next one's probably going to be a car.
Oh, that's cool. You can do that thingy one we were talking about?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna
that'd be good.
get some lights in there and everything, I think.
Oh, nice. I like it. Something I should do that, really.
Yeah, I'm going to try and do as much as I can with that one, I think, to be honest. I just don't want to, like I said, I was thinking of like the bonnet opens, but I was thinking of getting the doors to open and everything and cutting them out. But
That's a lot of work.
yeah, my main issue is I don't really want to slow down the build process.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
This is hoping you gets paid for it as well. What's not to like? Exactly, mate. You probably have less red tape as well. You know what I think we need on ISM? I don't think everybody will do it, but it'd be good to do. Obviously, people get to see us. And I always think it's good to put a face to a name, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think we should do a post on ISM of show yourself.
Can't see that getting many hits, but
well, I've seen it on other groups. I've seen other groups and people do it.
I'll do it.
I think it's good to see what people look like. Oh, these people I'm chatting to in the chat, I don't know what they look like.
No, it's fair.
You know what I mean? I always think it's nice to put a face to a name. I also like to see people's workspaces as well, because it's nice to see their side of what we don't see.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's terrible.
That doesn't matter, mate. It doesn't matter if it's a tray on your living room table.
Very true.
At the end of the day, it's not where you do it. It's as long as you're enjoying it. That's the.
It's your happy place.
Yeah, as long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. And for anyone that is doing it on their lap in the living room, make sure you clutter it up so you really annoy your partner, because it's much more fun then.
Yeah.
I
actually think I've still got my tray up here that I used to do it on in the living room.
Mine went many moons ago. My little blue fold-away tray. I have a picture of it somewhere in our living room. The German Shepherd lying in the background, fully enough.
I think it's still about.
I move around so many different places doing the modelling. Started on the floor of our first house in the living room on an IKEA table, then to a bedroom, then we moved. I went to the kitchen table. I got bored sitting in the kitchen on my own, so I bought a little fold-away table, building armour and little kits, and then me being me, as you know me, I went and bought a 31st scale loophole railgun and tried to build that in the living room. When you're building something a metre long on a table that's half that size, it didn't really work well, and that's what made me give up the first time.
That's what I found with that ship.
Just the size of the thing too.
it's
too much.
It's nearly a metre long.
Yeah.
And I haven't got that much space. So I've had to build it in stages.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Good. Brian's in the chat, Brian Mill. Say morning, guys. Hello, Brian. Steve's there from Southport. Morning, all. Richie says you'll do it. Make sure it's not after the watershed. So it doesn't scare the crap out of people. He'll be fine, mate. Tell you what, if I can show my ugly mug, and I can show theirs. You don't have to. You don't want to, obviously. Just thought it'd be nice to do.
You've got a beluga inbound, Paul?
Yeah. I don't think it'll go over me, though.
No, it's just turned...
Going to Harden, isn't it?
Yeah, Harden. It's just turned left.
Yeah. If you go Broughton Shopping Centre, it flies over on its approach and departure. And that thing is super slow. You get a real good look at it.
It's for the size of it, you know.
It's immense.
Just incredible.
Yeah. It must be, I wonder if it's interesting to fly. Or if it's just pretty, like a normal plane. Because it is a big thing there.
Yeah, I mean, apparently it's just the same as a normal A300.
Is it really?
Yeah. Just
but yeah, on its approach over there, it's so slow. Yeah. You get such a good look at it. Right. Nick's got the dining room table at the moment, waiting for his daughter to move out so he can get a man cave. Oh, yeah. Get a hitch, Nick. That's what you need to do. Gary says, post a picture. I'm like the Stig with a crash helmet on. It was wedding night. Wife wasn't impressed. Richard says, do you guys paint the inside of the car body you build? Yes.
Yep.
I paint it as I'm going. So to do a coat on the outside, do a coat on the inside.
And I have to say, once you've cleared the outside, the best thing to paint the inside with, especially if you're going black, is UMP black primer, because it wipes off any overspray, wipes off so easily with Apex Clean with a cleaner.
Yep, really good for that.
It is brilliant.
Harold says, you get your first printer is the end of 5 plus good. I've no idea, mate, at all. Simon?
What?
Do you know anything about printers, 3D printers?
Yeah, you could probably write on the back of a fag packet. I mean, Dan's the man there. What was the question?
About a printer. Ask on Friday, Harold. Join us on Friday night.
Yeah.
Ask that. Oh, damn it, will be with us. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, Dan will be on. But there's loads of good stuff on YouTube if you look and sort of top 20 printers. In fact, there is a YouTube video about best buys for Christmas this year. Printers, the top 4, I think it is, which I, funnily enough, watched this morning.
There you go.
I can't link it.
Richie says, start on a tray, the computer table in the corner, living room, sitting room. Now the spare room is his cave. Not big, still enough. There you go. Richie said, "Got to spray primer on the car body. Should I rough up a little steel wool?" I wouldn't use steel wool, mate. Use a sander. What primer is that? That's Ultimate Modeling Products primer, Richard. If you're in Los Angeles, you're probably best getting Badger Steiner Res. It's our primer is the Badger Steiner Res rebottled. Easier for you to get over there. Badger Steiner Res. Played any Warzone lately, Luke? Have you been getting absolutely battered on there? Any Steam glitches?
I haven't been able to get that far.
I know me and Si have been getting absolutely hammered on there.
I had a couple of games this morning, just while I was waiting for a phone call, and no, it was terrible.
Yeah, me and Si went on yesterday afternoon for a couple of hours.
Yeah,
and just got absolutely hammered left, right, and centre.
It's mad.
It's weird. Some days you're all right, and other days you're not. I think we had other than that, we had 2 seconds, a third, and a fifth. You're just getting battered by that bloody DMR, those Diamatti bloody pistols.
Yeah.
And everyone's stim glitching. You haven't got a chance.
Exactly, yeah. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot more hacking going on than usual now as well.
Yeah, there is. Well, I was watching a few streamers last night. I was watching Stone Mountain. He was saying that, well, it wasn't him, it was one of the other lads, saying as whereas Infinity Ward were on things like this very quick, Raven are very slow at addressing them. So that's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, the stim glitch coming back again. It's like, really?
I know.
What are you doing to this game? You already figured out there's a fault. You're letting it back in.
Yeah, that's the problem. They just seem lazy with it. I think it's like, it seems like they want it.
Yeah.
Just like
to
draw people to the game.
It's publicity, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah.
But the servers crashed last night. One of the other streams is saying it's because people are stim glitching and winning so many matches, it's screwing up the server. I don't know if it's true or not.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Just me and Cyber on it crashed, and I was like, "Oh, I'm coming off." Sorry. It's just been ultra hard this week. It's been a nightmare.
Yeah. I think I'm going to avoid it for a couple of days.
See, the problem is, you watch people like Stone Mountain. I'm going to bore people here. Sorry, we're going off tangent here. We're talking about video games now. You watch Stone Mountain and that, and they'll just run around the map, like openly.
Oh, yeah.
They get shot at once or twice, they kill them, and off they go, and they win the game. Me and Si, I remember playing with you, we'll go to the most remote part of the map where there shouldn't be anyone, and there's 3 teams there waiting for you.
Yep.
Yep,
it's crazy.
We can't get a break.
Smashing place.
I suppose it is a free game, so
yeah. And apparently these like cheats and these hacks you can get at like $5.
Yeah,
and they're super cheap.
Yeah. It's a pain. Right, hang on, let's have a look on the chat. See you all Friday. See you, Richie. Did a Rifle Hummer use them on it? Vallejo Weather and products alike. Not a fan of them, Steve, to be honest, mate. There's better stuff out there. I'd rather look at the ammo range or AK than that kind of stuff. I found them a bit hit and miss. What kind of products you after, Steve? Where are we up to? Thanks, Paul. Nick says go for the resin print at the Elegoo Mars 2 Pro. He's used for modeling purposes. Managed a 2-4 high build of his Juggernaut build. Oh, 4 high build. Oh, that was you building the Juggernaut, wasn't it, Nick? That was so cool, that thing. Just realised that was you. That's a 4 high, that thing, is it? Wow. Okay. It's looking good, that, mate. Yeah, Richie's off. Joe says, yeah, you better off with a resin printer. Yeah, get a resin printer. Yeah. Nick says he plays COD as well. He's in a clan GP1. That DMR is too overpowered and there's quite a bit of aim, but yeah, there's loads of it. That DMR is ludicrous. It's wrecking the game.
Yeah.
Taking all the fun out of the game.
It's like you can't even run around with the gun which you want to use is pointless because like you're just gonna get.
That's me and Si was saying last night. You get shot in the back, you don't even get a chance to turn around and do anything because you're dead before you even turn around.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't mind things like the Mac 10. That's close range stuff. You can still be outshot by an MP5 or a UMP, an MP7. And that's close quarters. Huh?
Is that a new line, UMP guns?
Yeah, but there's a UMP 45 gun, mate.
Yeah.
That's an old overpowered gun from Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
I was wondering. Yeah, the DMR is just ridiculous. The problem is when that does get properly nerfed, as the term is, they'll move on to that Type 63. Yeah, they're going to move on to that. So yeah, me and Sad, well, we try and go for wins. It doesn't always happen, but as long as we get the people there in those bunkers, I don't care. That's my goal. There's a bunker at the very beginning you can get to that needs a code to get in, and a lot of people tend to go for it. But the whole fight to get in it, whereas me and my mate hide in the bush outside and wait for them to come out and get them, and it's hilarious. The reactions you get are quite shocking at times.
Oh, hilarious! So
I love the DEFCONs.
Mm-hmm.
So because it normally scares the crap out of them because I'm a ghillie suited bush, aren't I? In a bush, you really can't see me. And yeah, it makes them jump. It's funny. Again, it's another good distraction from the horrors of this world. Richard says, should I feel bad that I'm sitting here doing a model while my country is going to hell? TV is on the news here. No, mate, because you're out the way. You're not causing a problem. And you're doing a productive hobby that keeps you sane and busy. And that's it. We were just saying last night, how fast did last year go?
Oh.
It flew by, didn't it? In a blink of an eye. Really did fly by.
What? It's 2022 already?
For these really old OAPs where they're off and they've got no job and that time must really fly by.
Oh.
Does it, Dave?
Sorry?
He's not even listening. Look, he's asleep. What? Where's the tea? Where's the tea? Al was saying.
Yeah. Hey?
You're retired, aren't you, Dave?
Yes.
I bet there's not enough hours in the day, is there?
I've been retired now nearly, it's over 3 years now, and it's flown over.
Yeah. You still playing golf, or you're not allowed to now?
No, I'm not allowed. I've packed it in anyway because it's too expensive.
You can swing a few balls around the back garden, can't you?
Hey.
Yeah.
Bit of golf as well.
I think the next door neighbours will not be very happy.
I've heard your ball handling skills are really good.
Well, they're quite good, like.
What about yours, Chunk?
Exceptional.
How's Bruce?
This is all right.
We'll leave that there, right?
Good idea.
Oh, you know what?
Let's have a look at some of the chat. Surprised how big it was too. Yeah, it's cool as hell, that man. Juggernaut. Very, very cool. Nick uses the growl. He's still on the growl. I stopped using that.
I do quite like the growl, mind.
The growl's really good. The open sight, it's brilliant. But I prefer the kilo myself. But I did use the Krieg for a bit as well. But you just get out shot by everything if you don't get the jump on them. M13's good as well. Richard says exactly. Ross says, I think this year will fly by. It already is, mate. We're 2 weeks into the year, for God's sake. 2 weeks.
Maybe Christmas.
It's 3 weeks since Christmas. How the hell's that happened?
Mad.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. All I'm glad is my little boy's home. That's all I'm glad about. He's safer here than he would be anywhere else, regardless of what anybody else says. Simon's got it, you know, Luke.
Oh, what?
You know Simon, who play with on the Xbox?
Yeah.
He's got it. He was feeling rough over the weekend.
Yeah.
So we got a test, and he's positive.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, he's feeling better now, though. I think he's been lucky there.
Yeah.
But he's got 4 kids there as well.
Oh, Christ.
Just
Yeah, that can't
all right. Sod's Law, the only weekend he got to himself, he was ill. Kids were away for the weekend. I wish him happy birthday. Said happy birthday, mate. You should go out to celebrate. Oh, you can't. Sorry about that. I did put that as well.
Yeah, my girlfriend had to have a test. She works in the hospital, so
yeah.
She had a test, came back negative. She rang a doctor because she obviously wasn't feeling well, so something was wrong.
Yeah.
And the doctor said, I still think it might be it.
What?
Yep. Yeah, so they said, yeah, you'll have to stay off work for a bit now. And
so, you know, she tested negative for it?
Yep.
So is that test not 100% reliable?
Lot of negative tests, Paul.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow, that's not good, is it?
Nope.
I didn't know they were getting a lot of negatives. Wow.
Don't forget our very own Dan's got it with his wife and.
Yes, I didn't want to say it public, but thanks, Sam. I thought we'd leave that for Friday for Dan to do himself. But anyway, yeah, Dan's infected. Yeah, poor Dan's got it as well. So him and his family are quarantined at the minute. I think he's doing all right. I think he's had a few rough nights, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But I think so far he's okay. I'm terrified of getting it. Absolutely terrified. So we're staying in. We've said this. We did it all last year. I'll do it again. I don't care.
That's not worth it, is it?
No. I'm just glad that we're not doing UMP deliveries because we had deliveries 2, 3, 4 times a day and pickups twice a day. So there was a lot more contact with stuff outside the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
well, yeah, my girlfriend, because she's got her own like Etsy store, she does like graphic design and stuff.
Yeah.
She was doing stickers and stuff, and she had to stop sending stuff out because obviously that's when we were waiting for the results, so she didn't know. So,
well, I hope she's all right, mate.
Yeah, everything's fine now.
Good. Steve says not played COD for years in a client called MG UK. Ross says thanks. Oh, I read that. It's been a long, crazy 2 weeks here in the States. Oh, you've had all sorts of trouble over there, mate. That's just we're not even going to get into that, but that's just lunacy. How one person such high up in power can condone, and I'm not even going to get into it. Let's leave it there. That's just ludicrous. Ludicrous. Thank God we don't act that mad over here. Nick says don't anything at the moment. Brink of civil war, yes. Kind of looking that way a bit, isn't it? Nick says he got tested home. His wife's a pharmacist, so he's got the 30-minute test kits. There you go.
All right.
Well, I hope everyone stays safe. Really do.
My niece is a midwife, and she's got all her kits at home, and she tests every morning before she goes into work.
Yeah.
Or before shift.
Yeah. That's probably the most responsible thing to do, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
What did I do on that then? Was that was compound. Oh, get distracted by you, like you see. I'm doing
Yay.
Caesar Christmas stuff is still up, not coming down till Candlemas, 2nd of Feb. I said it's okay for the Queen. It's okay for us. Okay. Before I'll be hanging these Christmas stuff up again. You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. To be honest, probably best leaving the Christmas stuff up to cheer yourself up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as we said all along, we've got the perfect hobby for this.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll attract some new people in to the hobby too.
Yep.
Because I'm sure
that's how I got started.
Oh, there you go then. See, there's one. God, we got that to thank for that. Thanks a lot. So yeah, that's good, isn't it? People have done it years ago. Have you ever done it before?
Well, when I was a kid, like I'd super glue Airfix kits together, lick and stick the decals. And...
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing proper.
You enjoying it?
Absolutely loving it.
Yeah, good. How are you finding doing the videos?
I still enjoy them. Yeah.
You find it adds a bit to the hobby?
Definitely, yeah. Because I'm thinking when I'm actually building, I'm thinking more about it. Like,
yeah. Are you finding it's driving you on to build as well?
Oh yeah, definitely. I already can't wait to start this car.
Yeah.
And it's not making me kind of. I thought I'd get towards the end of a model and I'd just be like, right, hurry up, smash us out, get it over with. But no, I still want to take my time, like, just to make sure I've got it all.
Yeah.
All good. And I think it helps me in like the quality side of things because I want to do it better.
Yeah. Well, you show it on camera, aren't you? You can't hide anything on camera.
Exactly.
The camera will pick everything good.
Must get into that then.
Vaseline on your lens, are you be alright?
Hey.
Like Dave does.
What I did mean, but yeah, I know what I meant.
Dave's not paying attention, are you, Dave?
No.
Just heard his name like, It's talking about your love of Vaseline on rings, camera lenses. Sorry about that slip.
Some golf balls, man.
You can only get away with that once with your wife. Never works, and you did it by accident twice. Apparently. Kind of sucks to be American these days. I think it sucks to be anywhere in the world at the minute, George, to be honest, mate. The whole world screwed up. Really, yeah. Nick says, I'm doing that with Model Series Paul. I've brought a few more in or reignites the hobby. That's awesome, mate. That's what it's all about. This is the thing with this hobby. There's far too many people that I've noticed over the years who are just focused on hate. And just, they do this happens. Who cares? We all do the same hobby. Does it really matter who does what, who uses what product, what video they're doing, what they've said? You know, just enjoy the goddamn hobby. Stop moaning and causing trouble. And just enjoy it. It's good to bring people back. We were talking about this yesterday, I think, weren't we, all the day before? Me and Al were talking about it, and then Al was as well. The amount of people that come up to me at Telford, and, they tell you that, someone tells you you're responsible for bringing them back into the hobby, and that. It's quite not only humbling, but it's nice to hear, that you're giving someone a hobby to enjoy. And
well, that's how I found your RC211V video and decided I wanted to build a bike.
Oh, excellent.
And here we are.
That's good.
You smile at them, Paul, when they come up here.
I do, mate. Sometimes, yeah. I need to make that a screenshot, don't I? That picture. I put it up on my Facebook thing. I was having a bad day. I've never felt so guilty in my life when I got home. I was like, oh, no. Didn't I even message you apologising?
No.
No, did I not? No.
No.
I think you put it on ISM, though, didn't you? Looking around. Good to see Paul so happy.
Well, it was all the lads behind you killing ourselves laughing.
Yeah.
That was one of the funniest days out that night.
I got to amuse you. Oh yeah, that silver's looking good. So for those who don't know, I won't bore you for too long. Dave met me at Telford one year. First year you met me, wasn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
Asked for a photo with me, and I've got the most unhappy look on my face you've ever seen on a human being in all your life. I was knackered, probably a little bit hungover from the night before, and just thinking, why does this old fart want a picture with me? While all the lads behind me are taking the mickey out of me.
Yes.
So I got a proper face like thunder on me, haven't I?
Well, it's not that
I got home and Dave put the picture up. First year at Telford, it was great. Nice to meet Paul. He looked really happy. And I was like, oh my God, that's awful. I felt so bad. Excellent. And I said, come to me next year. I get one of me smiling. And I did, didn't I?
Yes.
I felt awful. I think I even hugged you.
Oh.
Well, it didn't go that far.
I had my arm around you then.
Yeah.
Well, whatever you did too.
Yep. I like older men. I'll just polish one side of this. It's that one. There we go. No, I'm not talking about you, Brian. I met Brian as well. Good to meet any of you. Steve says can't see his grandson and his dad are in isolation. His grandson's mum. Oh no, she had it. We can't say the word because the videos get demonetized. I think they get unrecommended as well if you say the C word. Watching Night Shift on YouTube, building armor. Yeah, he's a talented guy, isn't he?
I accidentally stumbled across him.
Yeah.
I was watching YouTube videos in bed, fell asleep, and woke up.
Did the autoplay malarkey?
Yeah, and just seen this guy building a tank. I woke up.
He's very, very talented.
What's funny as well.
Very, very talented builder. Roger Brooks says, doesn't matter if you're good about this hobby as long as you enjoy it. That's exactly it, mate. That is exactly the what's the word? Ethos this hobby should have. It shouldn't matter if you're modeling on your floor, on your living room, on your bedroom, in your bedroom, on your bed, on a bedside table, on a tray in the living room. As long as you're having fun, that's all this is about. And always build for yourself because it's very easy to build for others. I've been guilty of that many, many times, and it's not good for you at all. Build what you enjoy. Absolutely should be proud of your work and listen to criticism unless it's constructive. Yeah, well, that's why we won't even allow criticism on ISM.
Yeah.
One thing me and Lee discussed at the very beginning was we wanted a no critique policy. Unless you ask for it.
Yeah.
If you want critique, just ask for it. You can have it then, but you're on your own. If you ask for an ISM and you ask for it and someone's a bit brutal, then we can't step in because you've asked for it. But there is a fine line between constructive and just being an arse as well.
Yeah.
But we mainly just decided it's best just not to allow full stop. Unless you ask.
There you go.
I get it all the time. But, oh, you didn't do this. No, I don't really care. I had it on the what did I build last? Oh, the R32. I had a little bit of critique on that. And as I replied was, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Think you might progress on to doing like bench updates, Luke?
What's that, sorry?
Do you think you might progress on to doing like a bench update kind of video?
Yeah, I think I might do, just kind of wait till I've built up.
Yeah, get that built and then just do a bit of a because it'll give you different algorithms on YouTube and it'll probably bring people to your video build then.
Yeah, that's a good point, which is why I wanted to shake it up a bit and do an inbox review as well of this car.
I'll be interested to see what you think of doing them.
What's that?
The inbox reviews are probably the one video I don't enjoy doing.
Yeah, I mean, I went through the box with the camera rolling the other day and like I was talking away, but half of the stuff I was on about, just like, I thought, well, what's that going to do with anything? And I realised that there was some parts I was just talking, holding a piece of plastic for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
but then everyone likes looking at them, so that's why I do them occasionally. Yeah. I just always think I'm boring the crap out of people waffling on about bits of plastic in a box.
That's the way of helping people make buying decisions on kits, because you don't get.
That's what I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you buy online, it's
Yep. Should do. I haven't done a review in ages. Oh, damn it. Let's have a look. Let's listen to the Freeze having fun while your models. Yeah, there you go. Next says, slow day at work yesterday, so sat painting the cable. Painting cable. Oh, that's cool. Cable from X-Men in the Office. Excellent. Look forward to seeing that one then. That was a cool character, that Cable. It's mad to think that guy's the kid's brother from the Goonies as well. Who laughed then? Being serious, it is.
What? Oh, no, I was looking at
Cable in Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
That's the older brother from the Goonies.
Mm.
It is.
Yeah, no, I believe you. I can't think who I'm just trying to think who the character is.
It's a well cool character.
I can't picture his face.
He's very square jawed.
Yeah.
Very muscular. Good character. I look forward to seeing that, Nick. It's cool. Facebook group for critique if you want that sort of thing. Yeah, you can ask for it on ISM. Just ask. Critique and comments wanted. We allow it then. It's just unwanted we don't want. R32, good job. Cheers, Ross. Excellent colour choice. Thank you, mate. Could do a quick review of a kit before you build it. I normally do, mate. I go for the box. Oh, you don't watch my videos, do you? I always go for the box, have a quick look. Difference with doing a build video is you can talk about it as you're building it because you can actually see that if things don't go together properly. So I think going through the plastic first is a bit of a waste of time. I don't know. I still go through the box, though. I do go through. I'm looking forward to doing that R32, though. But I got outvoted, and Lancia's getting built next.
Sorry.
I put it to a vote, and that's fair enough. A lot of people want to see it. So we'll do it.
Cool.
It'll be a good build. Nice kit.
Yeah, it does look nice.
Brian says, guys, who do you like watching on YouTube modelling wise, if any? There's not a lot I watch because I'll be honest, when I go in the house and turn off from doing this, I don't really want to watch modelling as well. I do sometimes, though. I've watched Luke's. I watched Luke Carswell's as well, Black Apple Model Works. I've watched some of Tom's from Scale Modelling channel, but he's moved on to 3D stuff now and it doesn't interest me as much. And that GoPro at Tom's drives me around the bend, makes me feel sick. Other than that, only if I'm looking for specific videos on a kit I'm thinking of getting or building, I'll do that. I gotta be honest, a lot of the videos, I've said this before and it sounds awful, they annoy me the way they're done. Because the production value is low. It sounds awful. It just irritates me. Like Luke's got it bang on, spot on. You had issues to begin with your audio. I was about to tell you about it, and I watched your next video, and I thought you've addressed it there. Brilliant, excellent. And that's the way you do it. You know, people tell you, or always watch your video back and watch it on watch it on your TV. It sounds really narcissistic, but you'll see things differently. And maybe
I agree.
Get your missus to sit and watch it because nobody's more picky than a woman. I don't mean that in a horrible way. But if there's something there, you know, or there's a spelling mistake or wherever, Hannah will spot it in a heartbeat. And just listen to your audio. Make sure your audio is the same levels, that you're speaking clear. I've got a terrible habit of speaking quick, and sometimes some of the guys from America and that can't understand me. But yeah, always watch your video back. I watch mine about 3 times because I get to watch it all while I'm editing the actual footage, then watch it again while I'm doing my voiceover, and then watch it again at the end to make sure it's all okay.
Yeah.
Can you make your video private?
Yes.
And then convert it to public?
Yeah.
Well, that might be an idea. You know, send it to a couple of mates and.
Yeah, you can do it private where nobody can look at it at all. Unlisted, in which you can only look at it if you've got the link, and then public. And you can set all that as you upload to what it goes to. The other thing I've noticed lately, and I need to address it in the next video, is YouTube and their infinite wisdom. I've started pre-thinking the ads to play through the middle, which used to get a choice where it went. Someone told me the other day in here that I'm getting ads all the way through the middle of my video, and I was like, no, seriously? I have to go back and take it off. You can only take it off once the video is edited.
That's annoying.
Which is very annoying because those ads in the middle drive me nuts.
Yeah.
Hate them.
There's a guy I like to watch build dioramas. I can't remember if it's Hi-I Workshop or somebody else. I can't remember, but there's one, and whenever I watch him, there's always like an ad like 2 minutes in, just when he starts getting busy, and then another one just randomly halfway through. And if I'm laying in bed watching it and I've turned the Xbox controller off, it's really annoying because I just want to turn it back on and skip the ad.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those ads. But then, you know, obviously people are getting revenue, and the more ads they get, the more money they get. And I can see that side of it. But I just think, an ad at the beginning, skippable ad, one at the end. Perfect.
I was going to shoot off.
See you, Dave.
Yeah, mate.
Right, I'm going for a lie down.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave.
All right, mate.
Right, oh.
Don't forget you got bingo tonight. Don't forget your bingo tonight.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good to see you, Dave. See you later, mate.
Later, Dave.
Yeah,
right. George saying, what's Luke's channel called? It's Scale Motors, all one word on YouTube. Go over and have a look. Give him a
I'll
sub.
comment in the chat now.
There you go. Yeah, Luke will comment in the chat. I don't even click on it anymore.
Oh, did he not?
And I think YouTube stopped it.
Yeah.
I might be able to put a link in there. Though. Give me 1 second. Let me do this.
Yeah, no stress.
And I'll stick a link in there. Yeah, YouTube and their infinite wisdom stopped people clicking on on other people's channels. Ludicrous.
Oh, that's smart.
Absolutely, it's stupid. Honestly, it's so stupid. Leave the bloody thing alone. It works. No idea why they did that. But I think it's only me and maybe the mods that can put links in there.
Ah, I see.
I don't think we can.
Yeah, as Gary says, the odd advert isn't that bad. It's one video had 6 adverts in the first 35 minutes. Yeah. It's a pain. Absolutely. And that's default now by YouTube. And you can't disable it till the video is public, which is ridiculous. Rich says, like Paul's delivery and skill, and he recently discovered him hopping from a Boyd Crompton video. Boyd Crompton. Who the hell's Boyd Crompton? Don't know that name. Who's that, Richard? Don't know that name. Sounds familiar. I thought for a minute you talked about the Hot Rock guy. That's Boyd Coddington, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
He's Bill Git.
He's dead. No, to worry.
God rest his soul.
Mm.
That was one miserable bloke.
You always feel sorry for the poor bloke with the red hat.
Yeah, was it Steve? Chris?
No,
Yeah, the one that been in the motocross. The one that been in the motor. Who?
Mike.
Yeah, he'd been in the motocross accident.
Yeah, with the funny jaw and like.
That's right. Tell you what, though, the ladies loved him, didn't they?
Yeah.
He's spot on. And like I said, we said this the week. I never forget that night he finished work on those custom wheels.
Yeah.
And he stayed behind after work in his own time and made Boyd a little key ring.
Yeah.
Same wheels. Gave him to the next day, and Boyd had a go at him for wasting his time. He's like, I did that on my own time, unpaid. Well, it's still a waste of time. And you just thought, what an arsehole.
And it looked great. It was absolutely brilliant, the thing he built.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just thought, you're graceful. No wonder he left.
Because that was the and that was because they used to make the American wheels there.
That's right, yeah. Remember all the wheel blanks? There was hundreds of them.
Yeah. So he just made a little one to give him, thinking, and yeah. Well, he was his right hand man, and he just
yeah.
We've had enough.
Oh, he had Dwayne as well.
Dwayne was a pain. I didn't mind Dwayne, but Jesus Christ, he used to go off.
Yeah.
So,
and the old bloke, remember the old bloke Weldon used to fall asleep.
Oh, yeah, that grumpiest human being on the planet.
Yeah, but he was funny.
I can't think what he's old.
He'd be halfway through welding something, he'd fall asleep.
It wasn't Sam, was it?
No, I don't think so. I just like watching this.
I used to quite watch it as well.
Mind you, though, if you were married to Diane for any amount of time, you'd be miserable as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yes, true. But his newer one wasn't bad, though.
I can't remember now.
The blonde bird.
I can't remember. Been a long time since
she was there
that.
all the time, and so was Diane.
I really liked that program. I lost all respect for him that day. I had to go to him over that wheel. I was like, really?
It was the same as I used to like. I used to love American Chopper until they built that big bloody fancy thing. And when they used to just work out of their little shop, and
yeah,
when they got big and
when him and his dad actually got on ish.
Yeah, and then it just went to shit then because it wasn't real good. So. Rightio.
Start talking proper scouts, Paul. I can't understand you then. Yeah, you're not right there. There he is. There's Luke. Just literally type scale motor into YouTube and you'll find it. YouTube and monetizing videos, you people would tick not to monetize just so YouTube get the money. Yeah, probably. Oh, Trekworks. That's where I know the name from. Yeah, I know Trekworks. He does car models as well, doesn't he? He's a talented builder as well. Yeah, he did. There was an online fight over commission builds because he completely undercut their prices by a huge amount. I remember that. Pete says he's forced to use ad blockers. At times, ads would come in 3 times avoid a video being watched. Wow. Crazy, man. Yeah, I remember that TrekWorks malarkey over the commission builds. If I remember right, and if you're watching anyone, I'm sorry if I get the details wrong, but one certain person was charging like, I'm pretty sure it was like $30,000 or something ridiculous for a Star Trek model. And I think he had an argument with the guy from TrekWorks. And I might be wrong. If you're watching, buddy, I apologize. I'm going to what I heard. And he completely undercut the prices like massively and just destroyed the guy's sales over it all. I can't remember what it was now. I got that secondhand info. It was from Les, actually. Anyone remembers Les?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that kind of little online battle there. But he's a very talented builder from TrekWorks. He's a good car modeler as well. Really good car. That is it, Richard. Yeah, I thought it was. Really talented car builder as well. Because he's a body shop sprayer as well, isn't he? 30 grand. It was 30 grand, wasn't it? It was a good memory. Yeah.
I've posted it in the chat.
There you go. Thank you, Simon.
Nice one.
There you go. Click on that. Go to Luke's channel. Hit him up with a sub and a comment. Another thing to remember as well, everyone, commenting on people's videos, very, very important. Not only will it help with Google and YouTube analytics, algorithms, sorry. It's also good to get feedback in it, Luke.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's great to get someone commenting saying, really, like, it really does spur you on. And I've got a couple to catch up with Luke's. But try and always leave a comment if you can. It help any interaction with that video will help that producer with the videos, because it's all interaction. It all adds to YouTube's algorithms and all that malarkey. Where even the thumbs downs add to it. Even thumbs down. It's all interaction, and it will boost that channel and make it grow a lot quicker. Thumbs up and everything. That's why I'm always pushing to get this to 50 likes, because as soon as we get 50 likes, YouTube will start putting us on recommended lists for people who might not necessarily always watch these videos. And that way we draw new people in. Speaking of which, we've only got 52. Well done, everyone.
Grab some water.
Yeah, all right, mate. Remarks about sound. Oh, right. Okay. I don't know any of that, Richard. That's not good. Done. Nice one, Brian. Brian likes watching Andy's hobby headquarters. Yeah. I can't watch it. I don't know why.
I used to watch it a bit because he used to have like not more his modelling, but he used to have like a Saturday morning update where he used to just update what was going on and modelling on. He just him and his mate who builds all the cars, the Revell cars. But yeah, they just don't have it anymore, so I don't watch it anymore. Pops up every now and again.
Don't get me started on that. You know my views on that.
Yes.
Flog.
Yeah.
Flog.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Andy's got some good videos. So I just don't find them interesting. That's personal.
Yeah. Nothing
against him. Andy's a comment on Andy going to kick off his Facebook channel. Oh, what did you do? Richard says he subbed. Well done. Brian subbed. George subbed as well. There you go. You got 3 or 4 subs there for nothing, Luke. Look at that.
Thank you very much, guys.
Spread it around. Right, Ronald's got a question for you.
Yeah.
Luke, I can see you using the kit screws for the cowlings. Why don't you use magnets?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
So I've got some magnets. However, I haven't really got an excuse, to be honest. And with this one, I didn't really fancy going through all the fill-in and stuff, especially for like my first video, I think. My first like build.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna build it out of the box as much as I can. But obviously I got the fork set I'm using. But again, that's straight from Tamiya. I kind of don't really consider that much of a detail up thing because
it does add detail though.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But it's so easy to put together.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
It's easier to use than the forks.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's right. That's work. Now, I've done both. I've used the screws and I've done the magnets. And I spent hours, as Luke said, filling and sanding and fitting them all. And they worked really great until they started adding stuff to the bike, like hose clamps, and then the magnets wouldn't fit. The
Yeah, that's what I was
tolerances are
worried
so
about.
tight on those bike kits that I think you can add too much. So if I was to build a bike again, I don't think I'd bother. Because when I look at that one and the others, my eye's not drawn to the screws. I don't really notice them. And I think on a lot of the bikes do have fittings there, don't they?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. This kit does very well with hiding the screw heads.
Like, I remember, yeah, it does. So they are good and they do look better. I will admit they do look better. But from the 4, how many have I got in there? 3. 2 are screwed, 1's magnets. I don't really look at it and thinking, oh my God, look at those screws.
Yeah. I mean, if I was going for like another like bike with a super detail kit, I'd probably consider it.
Yeah.
And maybe just add a bit of plastic so the fairings sit a little looser on the frame.
Yeah.
Just because with all the detail underneath, it'd be nice to be able to take the fairings off. And it's a shame displaying that with the fairings on because there's so much work underneath.
Yeah.
But for something like this where there's not that much going on under the fairings, I'm happy with the screws, to be honest.
That's it. Do what you're happy with, mate. That's all that matters. Oh, let's have a look. They're called fairings. Yes, fairings. Yes. That's right. Including the front one that everyone calls a mudguard. It's a fairing. Unless it's an off-road bike, it's a fairing. We'll get into arguments again, H-Chunk.
Nah, I'm not going anywhere near that.
Right, oh, there you go. Rich has got a point of contention. He uses a lot of swastikas on his models. He has a problem with that. I respect those who are into historic accuracy, but Andy seemed to relish the symbol of hate a bit too much. Oh. Okay, I got into it with him and the Modernist Facebook channel, and they booted me. Right, okay. Right, well, I've always put swastikas on because they're a part of the model. They're a part of the historical accuracy. I despise everything that symbol goes for, but if I didn't put them on, and if you go back to, I think it's my E-Models 109 video, I didn't put them on, and all I got in the comments was, why didn't you put them on? And I went back and put them on then. Now, the bit about getting thrown off his channel or his group, sadly, if you argue against the mods and admin, you probably are going to get booted. And that's just me being honest. The swastika thing is a total personal thing. If you want to put them on, do it. And, you know, people fought in that war to everyone to have choice in doing this type of thing. So while it stands for one thing, I guess it kind of has another side to it as well, doesn't it, really? That it's our freedom to do with what we want. I don't know. Yeah, it's a real point of contention, isn't it? If you're not happy putting them on, don't. No, but to be honest, Facebook is removing a lot of posts and even threatening to shut groups down if too many posts show them on the group.
Yeah.
To start to censor them, yeah. And a lot of groups are getting flack because they're asking their members to censor out the swastikas.
Yeah.
And that's not down to a group, that's down to Facebook. And you've got to follow the rules. The thing with this life is you've got to follow the rules, whether you like them or not. There's rules there. It is, Richard, it's a matter of choice, buddy. It really is. I understand where you're coming from totally, because I don't think there's any more symbols that signify hatred.
No.
More than that one, is there really?
Everyone knows that. You'd be mad.
Well, as long as you're not in your model room with, you know, SS flags on the wall, goose stepping round, I think you're okay putting the swastika on.
I can leave them off the bike.
Yeah, leave them off the bikes. Yeah, probably for the best. And your colours as well. Don't put them on your colours. It's colours, isn't it? Is that the word? No. What's your biker jacket called that you wear?
Leathers.
No, the American ones. They call it something else.
Oh, cuts.
Is it cuts? Is it? Why am I thinking of colours? Where does that come from? Don't know.
Probably gangs and stuff.
That's why most World War II groups are going to Discord. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, it's a holy symbol. Yeah, and he loves his Panthers and Tigers. I think he's more than the Germans ever had. Have you seen HPI guys on YouTube? He builds 2 models a week. Yep, I've seen them. I've seen them. Matt D says you aren't missing much in this group anyway. Of course, you crash the personality on ISM. ISM is us, Richard, International Scale Modeler. It's just shortened. Oh, Dan's in there as well. Oh, Dan. Hope you're feeling all right, mate. Steve's already thrown you under the bus. Simon's already thrown you under the bus for being ill.
I wouldn't do that.
Penny for a neck flapper? Oh my God, Richard says, not to change subject, does anyone use sprue cutters to trim your toenails?
No.
No, I use my teeth. It's killing my teeth. It's killing my teeth, though. So it should take my shoes off.
I think Sam does.
You're trying to do a kick falling off the kid. All right, back in a second. Just going to spray me wheels. I'll be back in a second.
Then let's see what's happening.
Oh, I've just had my lunch delivered to me.
Oh.
Should we stay live for a bit longer?
Can do.
Should I inhale my lunch in private and then... Yeah, International Scale Modeler, Richard. That's our Facebook group, channel, forum. I'm sure I've seen your name on there, buddy. I'm sure I've seen you there. But if not, anyone who's watching has not joined, if you go to any of the non-live videos, all the links and descriptions down below. You got links to UMP, Manly's business. You got links to my modeling page, my Instagram, ISM Facebook, ISM forum, the Live at the Bench group, the Offer Hangout group, the International Scale Modeler group build group. We are everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, watch out for that pinky toe. Yep, definitely. Yeah, Dan, how you feeling today, mate? You okay? Not bad, but not great. Ugh. How's the family, okay? Yeah, Richard is answering our questionnaire right now. Good man. I'll go over and put you on them when you join. Actually, one of these guys can come at me lunch.
Okay.
Thank you, Al.
Posted in the chat as well. Posted a link to ISM Facebook.
Oh, got you. Thank you. So what do you reckon those watching? Should we stay live for a bit longer? If we do, I'm going to have to mute and turn my camera off for a bit to eat my lunch. But these guys will keep you entertained.
Yeah.
Well, I say entertained. Because the wondrous of being live, I've actually flown through polishing this. I've only got the bonnet to do and it's done. Look at that. Right, I'll be back in a minute. So we just keep an eye on that chat.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Chunk.
Well,
Chunk, you need to dust your Tamiya bottles as well. Look at that. Look at that dust. Jeepers H crackers. Mind you, we're lucky he hasn't set fire to them.
To be fair.
Richard, right. I'll answer this before I eat my lunch. We are live every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. UK time. And then we're live every Friday evening at 7 p.m. UK time. But you can join this off air like this every single day. We do this not live on YouTube and we all sit here and chat and whatever. So yeah, if you go over to the Live at the Bench page, the links are all put on there. Again, just go to any of the non-live videos and in the build videos and in the descriptions are links to everything. Join everything and you'll be up to speed of everything we're doing. All about the same, but better than Monday and Tuesday. Everything still hurts, but hopefully on the upside of fair play, mate. Matt D's off. Guys, it's been professional and do Tim. Blow your face on camera.
Right, that's Richard then.
You've let a dick in?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Oh.
Not for the first time.
I was going to say, if you eased him in.
Mm. Mhm. Yeah, it is a good resource. Forum's actually quite good. They've got some lovely modeler tools in there. Like you can check out your paints, and there's a scaling tool as well. Just stick in your figures, and it's great. I'll just check them. Go. There's a color tool. There's a glue selector tool, a scale calculator, and a thinning tool. Currently under updating, I believe. Dwight at Northern Star saying ISM's one of my places to go to get away from the hate of the world and have some laughs and learn and to inspire me to be a better modeler. Yeah, I can certainly say, anyway, yeah, he's, when you have a look at the quality of the what have we been building this week, it just never fails to amaze me that how every week the standard just increases, you know.
Mm.
So yeah,
Makes it
looks
more and
like
more
you're all
difficult
doing
to
something
judge.
right.
Every week it gets harder to pick a winner.
Yeah, absolutely. And he goes on to say, and he still likes Al. Oh well, we've all got our crosses to bear. Hughes saying he finds the scale calculator tool very handy. Yep.
I've seen that actually.
Used it while making my little palette.
Yep.
Little lollipop stick palette.
Yeah.
Which actually, while I was chopping the lollipop sticks, broke my side cutters.
Oh. Which ones?
Surprised me. They were Model Craft.
All right. Okay.
But they're cheap enough, the Model Craft ones.
Brian's asking Simon, what kit is that of the R2D2 you're doing?
It's the Bandai BB-8 and R2D2 kit combined in 1/12.
All right.
So yeah, nice little kit just to put together. Brilliantly engineered.
I've lost mine. Oh, there he goes. Here's one I built earlier.
Ah, that's cool. I didn't know you'd done. Ow, so you do sci-fi?
No, what it was my boys bought me that. It was a little I don't know, it just came in a packet.
Right.
But anyway, no. I don't do nothing like that.
Yeah, it's nice to do something different sometimes, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a rally car.
I'm getting on it. I'll be on it shortly, okay?
I know you.
I'll get there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Now, I need to move some of this stuff. So I can... Here we go. Put that there. Oh, rats. So what's everybody in the chat building then, eh? Peter Pipkin saying nice example of weathering on Chunk's paint caps. That UMP dust, where'd you get that? And he's down. Oh, Steve Partridge has lost his mojo. He's not building anything at the moment. Oh dear. Not good. But it'll come back. I'm sure it will.
Yeah, go and do something totally different that you wouldn't normally do when you come back. I should find that helpful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Ronald de Bruin saying working, don't have time to build. Yeah, I can see that would be a problem.
Now, I've done that classic thing where I put the decal somewhere safe. I'll put the ready thing.
Yeah. There we go.
Very bright.
Hugh Gordon's converting an old 80s Pembroke kit into a Sea Prince, the Escadron 1/72 scale. Ooh, excellent. I take it it's one of the RAF, RNAS Lossiemouth HMS Fulmer ones, Hugh. Is there much of a conversion for that? Is it totally different, or I don't know. Warren B's trying to make sense of the window trim on the Revel Foose FD100 pickup. Says it's a nightmare. Oh, Norm's in the chat saying he's building a tolerance for homeschooling 3 grandkids. You may have to turn to alcohol for support. I'll send you some right down, Norm.
Can't give the kids alcohol. There we go, lunch inhaled. Bet you can't guess what I had for lunch, Al.
Let me say cheese and crackers with Walker's French fries.
You're on the ball there, mate. Absolutely perfect. I change the habit of a lifetime.
I made a pot of potato and leek soup the other day.
Oh.
And I managed to get some for my lunch yesterday, and there's 1 portion left. So I had to put a little note in the fridge saying, mine.
Yeah. Ooh.
Dwight's saying he's building an N-scale industrial building whilst waiting for a NASCAR car to arrive, which he's never done. Oh, well, there you go.
Be very careful of those decals. They're not good in my experience.
Sprugo's suggesting that Norm put them back in the box. Well, I have to say, Norm is quite experienced in that area.
Yep.
Oh, shorter wings on the Sea Prince than the Pembroke. Not too much of a difference. But the kit's an old limited run with a Vakfon clear parts. Ooh, it's a right mare. Ooh, fancy that. I haven't done a Vakfon kit yet, but...
Oh, they just look awful. And as Norm says, they fall to bits after a few years.
Yeah.
Norm's built a few, he said they're not that bad to do, really. I just don't fancy it myself.
I think it's just getting... just making sure you don't cut right to the line, that you leave some. You sand a bit back, but you still leave some, and then, trim it off and whatever. But I think you just got to bite the bullet and make some structure about it, because that stuff's just so flimsy.
If anyone else is watching as well, you've got a YouTube channel, you want to put it in the chat, just give us the channel name. We'll try and find it and link it for you. Because there's loads of us out there. More and more people building on video now, which is great to see. Like I said, I just don't get time. If I'm in here, I'm out here from 9:30 till, oh God, it's 4 p.m. the other day I was out here till. And then I'm out here for a couple of hours of a night. This is a job to me. That's what this is. This is my job. I've got bills to do, videos to make, products to promote, a website, a page, and everything to do. And this is work to me. So when I do this and go in the house, I just want to switch off from modeling. And I don't, because I'm on Facebook all day long, monitoring the page and checking comments and everything. So I just don't, if I watch YouTube, I don't watch modeling normally. And I don't get to sit in here and watch videos while I'm modeling, because I'm always in the hangouts with the fellas. So I have very limited YouTube time. I tend to watch car videos and gaming streamers and things like that. So if you've got a channel, pop it in there and we'll put a link in there if we can. What are you giggling at?
There's a fair amount of stuff on YouTube and some real obtuse stuff as well. And I know you said before that you get into watching YouTube videos, silly things that you wouldn't normally watch, but it just
I watch so many random things.
Yeah, there's just so much about it. But just recently, I've been watching a chappie called Drain Addict. He's an Aussie, where he clears blocked drains.
Yeah.
It's superb.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that one. I started watching a guy, he's French, or he's British French, living out there, and he'll rescue eggs and incubate and hatch them. So he rescues like ducks, swans. I just watched one the other night and I was fascinated by it because I've done that. I used to have an aviary and I incubated and hatched my own quail eggs.
Oh.
It's fascinating to watch. Absolutely fascinating to do. And he's had some really cool thing. And everything that he helps hatch, they instantly think the first thing they see is their mother, don't they?
Yeah.
So they're just attached to him. And it's so cool. So I started watching that, and also I watched the knife making.
I watched a nice bit of knife making.
Frederick Werk. I can't say his bloody name. Amazing channel. Watch that one, Luke. Absolutely brilliant. What else do I watch? I watch I think he's German, and he'll like rescue older BMWs, like the 8 Series and the old 7 Series Beamers, and he'll restore them back to their originality. And again, fascinated by it. Adam Smith. Watch Adam Smith, the guy with the white Sierra Cosworth. His channel's gone quite big now as well. Stone Mountain 64, gaming, Light. Who?
You watch Ratarosa as well, don't you?
Ratarosa, don't mind him, he's all right. But I just watch all sorts. But suppose you fall asleep watching something on cars, you wake up to something, I don't know, about pogo sticks or something. Like, what the hell? How the hell did it get
restoring pogo sticks?
Yeah, how the hell did it get? Yeah, restoring stuff as well. There's loads of videos and stuff like that.
I woke up once that bloke was unblocking drains in the street.
Yeah.
Bet you watched it though.
I did.
Yeah.
And he still pop up every now and again.
YouTube's awesome. It really is awesome.
Oh, it is.
You can watch the Crazy Eyes bloke that owns all the taxis.
Crazy Eye bloke.
Hey.
Oh, the
does the maintenance on the.
Yeah, hang on. Oh, I forgot his bloody name now. Yeah, he's funny.
Now that he's got the office girl involved and they've got like a bit of
Monica. What on earth's his name now? I forgot his bloody name.
His name is there.
Not made many videos over the last 6 months. They've done a handful. Car Valentine videos. Start watching them. Watch the guy from Ammo, Larry. Good.
Dwight's asking Paul how you feel about Patreon.
Oh, we talked about this the other week, didn't we?
I
can understand why people do it, and if you want to do it, that's completely up to you. To me, it just looks like a way of begging. That's being me, I give my opinion. I always do. If you use it, I've got nothing against it. You're thinking of using it, whatever, go for it. If you can make money off this hobby, do it. 100%. I think when you're doing it as you're enjoying it, it's different from when you're doing it to make money.
Yeah.
And I think that comes through on your videos. Because you'll start seeing people doing stuff they don't really want to do. If I want to make money off these videos, I could do hundreds of reviews, hundreds of tests and everything. And while that'd be great and to get revenue for the channel, it will bore the crap out of me. And if I'm getting bored doing videos, I think it'll come through on the video. And that's for me. But, even monetizing your video, it doesn't make a lot. You need hundreds of thousands of views to start even getting any money out of YouTube. You need about 200,000 views will get you about $400, and that's quite a lot of views. We made it very little off the monetization, but I don't do it for that.
I think at the end of the day, it's up to the individual.
It is. If you're trying to make an income from it, go for it all day long. Stick it on there. You're not forcing them to do anything.
Well, no. This is what I mean. It's up to whoever's watching.
Yeah, if they want to
subscribe
donate
to your Patreon or not. And
yeah, as long as you go on. Now, sorry.
Yeah. I was just saying that, and there are different levels, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, for what I watch YouTube for, I mean, I don't mind waiting 24 hours or 48 hours or a week for a video to come out. I don't have to watch it right away.
Yeah. You see, the way I look at it, if you're doing it to make a little bit of extra income, I think there's another one now called Buy Me a Coffee, isn't there? I think I've seen.
Yeah, I've seen about that one.
I'm not accusing everyone who does it as being begging. My point is, when people start to use that then and produce loads of videos to try and get tons of money out of it, I think it becomes apparent in your videos, and I think you might lose some of your viewers. Like I said in that bench update, if I did all these build videos as those quick, walkthrough ones with no talking on them, that get hundreds of thousands of views, I'd make a lot more money off them and get a lot more views. But I know I'd lose a lot of the regular viewers because people actually told me if I did those videos, they wouldn't watch them. Because they like the way I do things now. So I think you've got to pick a fine line between building for you and your viewers or building for money.
Yeah.
Because I could go one further here, and I'll know what I'm talking about. And you can see literally it's drained the life out of him. You know what I mean, don't you, Al?
Yeah.
And you can see the interest is gone and the models start getting rushed because you're on a deadline or you're trying to please everybody because you want your views or your whatever it is. But I'm not saying I don't agree with it. It's just, to me, I think if you're going to do it, don't start chasing the money.
Yeah.
Do it and let it go naturally. If you make a bit of money off it, fair play. I make money off this hobby, so I sound like a hypocrite saying it, but I hope my videos always stay interesting. And that's why every now and then I'll ask for a bit of feedback, like, should I change this? Should I do this? Blah, blah, blah.
Your videos, I can go back and watch one that's 5 years old and still be entertained. It's still, it's still you doing them back then. It's still,
yeah.
So, and I've watched them all.
If you want to do YouTube videos, focus on your content.
Yeah.
Focus on your production values. Don't worry about the money. Because if your videos are good and people like watching your videos, you'll get your views. You're never going to make money off this hobby. You're never going to do it. The only one I've seen who looks like the success off this is Plasma. Because he's got hundreds of thousands of subs. The videos will get hundreds of thousands of views. And then you can start making an income off it. That's the only modeling channel I've seen that's got that big.
Yeah.
He's a very talented builder. Got to give him
2 seconds, guys. I just got to take a phone call.
Yeah, no worries. He's a very, very talented builder.
Yeah.
You can't take the away from him. And fair play. If he can make money off it, go for it. But don't build the illusion that you'll start making YouTube videos and you'll be able to retire.
Yeah.
Because you won't.
But I think the point is, I think you hit the nail on the head, is that you get to a point where you're doing it and it becomes a chore. And if it's a chore, then you're just not going to give it your best. If you're not careful.
Yeah, I could really get into this and cause World War III with somebody, but I'm not even going to rise to it. And you can see what it's done.
I've watched a few channels that were going along quite well, and they were very good. And he was Patreon and all that, and he went for about and got quite big. And then he just come on one day and announced, he said, I can't do it anymore. Patreon and all that. The pressure I'm under to get videos out every week and all that. He said, I can't do it. And he quit, shut the channel.
I used to watch a guy when I was into my RC stuff called Jake Billing, and I watched him from the start of his channel almost. And his videos were mainly in racing his RC trucks around, breaking them, wrecking them, and having a really good time. You know what I mean? Enjoying it.
Yep.
Then the channel started to take off, and the content just went downhill. Because
Yeah.
he started getting given stuff for reviews, and all the videos that were fun turned into reviews and paid promote. I just stopped watching them.
Yeah.
Whereas there's another channel I watch called MD Fish Tanks, or Andy Aquariums, and I've watched him from near enough to start. That's the guy who inspired me to do mine. And he only had about 20,000 subs when I started watching him. He's over 250,000 now. And his format's not changed at all.
Yeah.
Same guy, same videos, same production value. He's probably putting out a few more videos because I think he's gone from working in a shed in his back garden to he's got 2 studio rooms away from his house properly set up now. So he's probably finding more time, but nothing's changed on the channel. He's not changed. The production value's not changed. Yep. The videos are still the same. And I continue watching them. And I always do. He does 2-3 videos a week. And I'm quite happy to watch that. But I think when people start to push it, it can get a bit too much. Every video I make could literally be a paid permission for UMP. I could literally build one of these cars and only use stuff from UMP. I could quite easily do it. And just pump UMP all over it. I think it put people off. Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's just too much then.
Dwight in the chat saying he thinks you've got the right formula, Paul.
There you go. I wish if I could make more money off this. Oh, I would. Oh, I wish. I wish.
Yeah.
I wish I could earn.
You don't compromise your principles in the way you do it, do you?
No.
And that's the key thing.
This is still a hobby to me.
Yeah. Yellow Cake's in the chat saying, hello, ladies.
Hello, Joe. How are you? He's probably going to give me some grief over building an aircraft or something in a minute.
Yeah.
Normally does. That's because he's... you're American, aren't you, Joe? Right, yeah. Joe's a very, very proud American.
Cool.
He's not really. He's Canadian.
Oh, North American, you mean?
No, yeah, well, it's still American. The same thing,
North, yeah. Sprugel was saying, what they've got telephones in Wales?
Yeah, but they're still pointing at the moon wondering what it is.
Absolutely, and howling.
Mark's mentioned site in there. Yeah. Nobody watches YouTube? Yeah, I got told that a while back by somebody because they wouldn't let me share a link to the live show. Well, actually, it wasn't even a live show. It was a build video on their group.
Yeah.
Mind you, the same group took down the link to the ISM Models for Heroes auction as well. But we won't get into that.
No.
Good job it wasn't a modelling group that's internationally affiliated with modelling in any way, shape or form.
To models and scale.
Yeah. Good job.
Oh, it's a hood and a trunk. No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a boot and a bonnet.
Correct.
Good. He's a good guy, Joe. But he always ribs me.
That's what it's about. So,
only the clear part of our form. Oh, I see. USM? What the hell is USM?
USM.
Carter, Unstoppable Sex Machine.
Ultimate scale modeler.
Scale modeler, yeah. So
no, but the Patreon thing is that's as we said, personal choice. If you want to do it, go for it. If you can get a kit out of it, whatever, and then put that onto your channel, building the kit, fair play. That's the way to do it. It's a punch.
It's there. It's just about there.
Oh, Unstoppable Sex Machine. There you go. Well done, Sprugo. Get off. Show it. Oh, we got watching. 58. Flat that a bit more with this. I'm only joking, mate. I'm only joking. You said hi, sir. My fat brain cell. Oh, you talk about Al like that.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh, there he is. He's back.
This much?
No, mate. He says hobby and money equals work, and that's not fun anymore. If you can draw a level between it. Because, well, definitely with UMP now, because Lee's dealing with UMP. It's not my house, so it's not as part of the forefront as it used to be, because we couldn't get away from it at one point here. It was literally there, and that's it. So, but I've always kept UMP out of here if I could. This is my modelling and ISM, and I always think of them differently. And not all people pin them together. Well, ISM, UMP, it's the same thing. For me, it's not. Because UMP is the business and ISM's the hobby for me. They both work together really well, but I do like to think of them as separate entities. Paul, which are your most rare model you have in your stack? Ooh, good question, that, mate. I have to think about that one for a minute. Rarest model I've got. I honestly don't know, mate. To be honest, I've got quite a lot of my car kits are hard to find. I don't know. The question's that wrong. That's a good question, there. I don't think I've got rare per se, but I've got a lot of ones that are hard to get. Like all the Sierra and Escort Cosworth and Honda NSXs. Lexus LFA, they're starting to get hard to find. Yeah. I wouldn't say they were rare, but they're starting to get hard to get for sure. Probably I've got one, I'm just not thinking of it. The 16 scale Fujimis are getting a bit more difficult to get now. Kieran's there, same morning. Oh, Kieran, I hope you had a good birthday yesterday.
Yes, the day before. He was on.
Was he?
He was on the other night, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was. I was talking to him. Ignore that. I forget who bloody joins here. That's an aneurysm hue. Ooh, I like that. Oh, it's got the bonnet to do, or the hood if you're weird. And it's all done. Have you used that sponge much, Simon?
I have.
Good, isn't it?
On all of my car kits so far, since I got it.
Excellent.
That is very good. I'm being frugal with it though, because until they come out.
Yeah. Might need to be more frugal than you think.
Oh.
I know. We don't know what's happening there yet.
Nah. Is it the same place to get the other ones from?
Maybe.
Okay.
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
No change, Adam.
No. Sarah's indeed very hard to find. Michelin Pilot as well. Yeah, I built that one, luckily. And I did have a couple in the stash, but I moved them on. You can find them, but you pay a few pounds. Yeah, they're getting crazy money now. A lot of the bike kits, I've got bike kits and a bike kit in the stash. The RC211V, the Valencia one. Rossi's bike with like the hippie writing on it.
I'd love to build that. Absolutely love it.
I've got that in my stash. That's not an easy one to find. Now, loads of my bike kits were, hard to find. It shows by the speed that I sold them that day. 56 messages I had in 2 hours the day I sold them. My head was spinning.
Surprised on some of them, mate.
Hey?
It's a bit mad.
I'm not surprised on some of them. Mate.
Yeah. What's everyone having for lunch? I had crackers and cheese, some very nice wholemeal seeded crackers, which are lovely, with some Cathedral City cheese and a side platter of ready salted French fries, which are crisps, not chips, as you weirdos call them over there. Followed up with a dessert of a Bakewell slice.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah, washed down with a Highland Spring water, and I've got a chaser of a can of Coke later when I'm done.
I think I'll be having bacon and cheese butty.
Oh, that sounds good.
I had
I
mine
smoked
6
bacon.
What do you have in your barbecue, Chunk? What was it?
I had mine 6 hours ago.
6 hours ago.
It's nearly midnight. I don't even know what I had. I don't
That's
even
not
know.
lunch, that's dinner. Tea.
I'll tell you, it is. Yeah, well, it's been another 12 hours ago. Then I had lunch. I don't know what I had.
Sorry for me.
Ooh.
I don't even know if I had tea now. You come to think.
Ooh. Daryl had waffles, fried eggs, and baked beans. Ugh. I hope they're potato waffles with beans.
Just can't stand beans.
You don't like beans, no?
Little tomatoey potato texture things, not for me.
Well, if I have any soup left, I'll have some of that. If not,
Oh, I bet someone's pilfered it out of the fridge.
yes. Well, it depends if he's up yet. You know, it's early days yet.
Oh, and he won't be. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Teenager.
Yeah.
He won't be up. He won't be up yet, mate. You're having a laugh.
Telling you.
At least you save money on mayonnaise.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's saving a fortune. Ish.
Bet Hellman's profits have dipped.
We had to move from that to the Asda own or Tesco own. Or
Oh, God, you were going through a lot then, weren't you?
Yeah.
Dan's having painkillers and back to bed. Ooh, yes, potato waffles. Okay. Yes, sadly, our poor Dan has the C word.
Mm-hmm.
Conjunctivitis. No, he doesn't. There's the other C word.
You'd like a case of conjunctivitis, I think.
I suppose we're filming into this part. Do I need to film it? Yeah, so there was the camera on anyway.
Now.
Ooh, your restrictions getting tightened from Saturday, apparently, Al. just popped up on my phone.
Okay, well, in that case, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll stay in here.
I would. I'll keep you company.
Oh, good man. I'll just check the beer fridge. Okay, beer check.
I'll just check my diary for sure I haven't got anything else.
Gin check, rum check, whiskey. No, it's in the other cupboard. Yep, I'm good to go.
Superfluous. The other case is 7:40 out. He's heading to work. Have a nice day, mate. Don't be flooding anyone's house again. Graham Francis. Hi, Paul. Anyone got an Aoshima Brian James trailer for sale? Oh, not offhand, mate. I think they're quite hard to get as well, aren't they? Yeah, I think they're getting difficult to find now as well. Oh, last bit of polishing I'm done. Yay. Did he take 3 hours? Well, we'll say 2.5 because I stopped for lunch. That'll be over in a blur on the video. It'll be about 2 minutes of that.
Vaguely satisfying about polishing.
There is. It's also immensely boring because then I've got to follow up with hours of masking.
Yeah.
It's looking good though. Silver looks good. It's got a little better one to get some black on it though to break it up a touch. So hopefully this will be finished. Ooh. Maybe tomorrow. There we on today, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Maybe Friday.
So you're gonna finish this one this week too?
Yeah, that'll be good, mate.
Fingers crossed. These decals go well.
Yeah.
Not going too bad so far, so
So if anyone watches my videos, if you're watching me back, me stand that bonnet, you're watching this being filmed while you're watching me on that camera up there.
All very complex.
You can think, I watched that live. Unless I cut it out because it's boring and then you didn't watch me do it. You've seen it after it was done. Oh, there we go, we're done. Superb. Oh, go try safe as you can. Don't nice if you get it. Yeah, we'll do, mate. Good to yeah. Good night, treacle. Yeah. See you later, sausage.
Right.
Oh, my fingers feel horrible now. More cloths to wash. Truth in TV, Las Vegas gambling cameras. Can we read the serial number on a dollar bill from the ceiling camera? I can well imagine. Yeah.
I need some of those.
What, dollar bills?
Yeah.
What do you need, sorry?
Dollar bills.
Oh, right, yeah. Don't we all?
I think I've got a $20 bill in my wallet. And that's all. No pounds, just dollars.
Yeah, $20 bill.
When I come back from San Francisco, the second time I went, me and my girlfriend, we took far too much money, and coming back, I had about $300 left over.
Yeah.
Got off the plane, got through like security and everything.
Yeah.
Waiting for the bus to go home, and I thought, oh well, there's a bureau de change here, so I'll just change it back, and we'll pop to Burger King and get something to eat. Left my wallet on the plane, $300 in.
Oh no!
Ouch.
Gutted. Oh yeah, you'd be gutted.
Of course, the honest airline staff cleaners gave it back to you or handed it in.
Yeah, no. See, with Heathrow, they've got a website. So if you lose something on the plane or when you pass security, it gets handed in, and they've got a website called Missing X, and they just upload everything they find, and you can search for it on there. And for about 4 months afterwards, I was just searching, and the wallet wasn't handed in. I was yoinked.
Did you have any cards in the wallet or anything like that with your name on?
I did. Yeah, I had bank cards, and I cancelled them all.
No, I was just
credit card and everything.
They could have contacted you then, but the fact that cleaners probably nicked it, sort of the money, and thought, so that'll have that.
Yep, unfortunately.
Choking on water. Jesus. There we go. There's a very monotonous job out the way and done. That'll do me today. That's the problem in Iceland. You use Iceland krona. No, they take credit cards as well, debit in Iceland. That's where mums go. Thanks, Al. Pity laughs. I like it.
I'll leave you hanging.
Well, do you cut new micro mesh every build? No, I reuse it as much as I can, Daryl. That one up there has probably done about 4 builds. It did last for a while, mate. I tend to lose it more than I throw it away. I'll just look up and it's gone. How the hell's that gone? It goes a long way, mate. It's good stuff, micro mesh. Brandon said, good morning, Paul, and everyone from here in Cole, Pennsylvania. There we are. There's that. Where are my instructions? Dallas got a $2 bill still on his weapon trip to Vegas, was 20 years old. So the older than Luke.
Nearly.
I think we do silver or white cars. You can't see the polish result as good as you can on like a black or a red car. It's not as satisfying to see. Oh, right, what have we got left to do? Let's have a little look, eh? We have got mask everything off to spray black. It's going to take forever. Plates to insert, which already done. Plates. Paint them bits black. Well, you get a new Tamiya McLaren Senate. You know what? We were chatting about this the other day. I'm not keen on it. I think it's ugly as hell. So we really don't know. You get to say.
I will, yeah.
I just think it's an ugly car.
That's beautiful.
The kit will be beautiful. But
I don't like some of the out the box schemes that they've shown.
No, they're not very inspiring, are they?
No, so hopefully something will come out.
No, I don't know. I'm on the fence about that one. I honestly don't think I like it. I think it's too ugly. So it might be a no from me.
Yeah, same with me. Not a massive fan.
Appreciate what it is. It'd be a rapid car. Just a bit.
The kit looks detailed enough, but
yeah, the kit would be wonderful. It'd be a beautiful kit. Just a bit of a meh.
Well, I'll unbox it on video, Paul, and now I'll send the video to you. You can voice over it and post it. There you go.
No, you could do it.
Nah, I'm not starting a channel.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start a channel. Do a live unboxing. No, you can't actually. The webcams are useless. People saying they're liking the long show.
All I'm doing is modelling.
Yeah. Anything different than when we're off airs? There's no music playing and no one swearing.
Much.
Looking at you, Simon. I never swear.
Me neither.
Oh, hang on, I've just seen another Prime Pig go past.
Oh.
I never swear either.
No, me and Chunk are like, I think it's a priest, but I don't want to be known as a priest, to be honest.
I don't want to be a priest.
You said it, mate. Your words.
Yeah. Like nuns.
Talking of nuns, I'll tell you, there's a funny, I thought it was quite funny, video on YouTube, Netflix at the moment called Warrior Nuns.
What's that about?
I don't know. It's quite funny though.
Sounds hilarious. So, okay, is there anything to this? Or
No. I just, as you mentioned nuns, I just stumbled on it yesterday watching Netflix and actually found it quite amusing.
What's it about?
Warrior Nuns. It's a sort of a fantasy type thing.
Chunks away.
Behave, Chunk, behave.
Oh no, he got him just. He wasn't going to say it, and he still made him say it again.
Yeah, I know.
I know what you mean,
dear.
Chunk.
You know,
Who's that chap?
oh, who's that chap, all right? Oh,
Making a Friday night spot and unboxing with Simon.
Yeah,
And
there
then,
you
and
go.
then we can have a reboxing with Norman.
Yeah, there you go. Two first, two first.
If the webcams were better, we would. The webcams are terrible close up. They're made for even this distance. Are not great.
Yeah.
They're made for face to camera. That's what their job is. So that's why we started the show. Is what you've been working on, because you used to be showing our stuff on camera on a Friday night, and you just couldn't see anything.
Yeah, it's not.
It was awful. So that's basically where that came about, really. Because we used to do like techniques live, but there's no point.
yeah.
You just can't see it.
I must admit, the Zoom is a bit better than
Yeah,
a couple of the other ones we had.
we've been all around the house just trying all sorts of stuff, haven't we, for the live and off it is.
Yeah.
Mainly because we had 2 pains in the backside, one from Australia, one from Northern Ireland. They couldn't get in the bloody hangouts.
Don't worry me, I put up with it.
You didn't. You blamed your computer for 6 months.
I didn't. I bought
No,
a
you
new
didn't actually. You blamed your internet connection and found out it was your computer.
No, it wasn't the computer either.
Oh.
I still don't know what it was. It was Jitsi,
Oh, yeah.
because once we went off Jitsi, it was fine.
Now,
Because I haven't got really anything different than what I had, apart from I've got a new computer now because I sort of broke the other one.
Simon Dow's asking, is it like Nuns on the Run?
No.
No, run. The oldie but a goodie.
Well, it's quite gratuitous violence, people's hands being chopped off and stuff like that. It's all quite good fun.
And they're actually nuns.
Yeah, they are, but they're some sort of religious.
They don't make a habit of it, do they?
I knew it was coming.
I'll tell you what, she's got dirty habits.
Oh,
Ooh.
she's a woman of the Lord there, Simon.
Yeah. I know, she needs to wash more.
Oh.
Goodness.
Okay.
Right. Happy with that.
Nothing else to watch on Netflix. Give it a go.
Chunk's issues were PBKAC. What?
What?
No idea.
Kieran's had a blow to the head.
Heat.
Kieran, what are you about? Yeah, you've lost us there, Kieran.
It was PEBKAC.
Problem exists between keyboard and chat.
Yeah, I will never remember that one.
Comedy's not for everybody, is it?
I think he's just got a bad case.
Yes.
Kieran's problem's got a bad case of Zachary's.
What would that be, Chunk?
He's got Zachary's disease.
Yeah, what's that?
His face
Exactly.
is exactly the same as his ass.
Oh dear.
God. Oh dear.
Brandon says, I actually found a Tammy Aston Martin with Ava photo etch for $89. That's good, mate. Want to build that Insane Show build. That's such a good kit, mate. You'll love that. I have another one that madman, Mr. Cook, Yellow Cake in the chat, sent me as a present. And it has the Gulf orange and white decals and scheme with it, which is going to look very, very cool. He's a lunatic. Is that Joe? It's a lovely kit to build. Really, what colour are you going to do? Any idea, Brandon? Very nice kit. Oh, it goes for silly money, that kit nowadays. 150 quid. I've seen it sell for the other week.
Hard to get hold of one.
It's very hard, mate.
Yeah.
I can't remember where I got the other one from. It's been a lucky eBay find, but yeah, when Joe sent me the other one, I was like, really? Like, you're a madman.
When they do come up on eBay now, as you say, they go for silly money. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a kit I'd be happy to build again. And that golf scheme, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Checking Amazon for Tammy Aston. No way on Amazon. Secondhand Richard eBay, mate. Maybe the odd local model shop if you're very lucky. Might have an old stock one in. Other than that, mate, it's not great. Where does that go? It goes in the roof. That's good then.
You leave your is that your compressor, Paul?
Yes, mate.
You leave it on permanently.
It's on all the time when I'm in here.
But that's losing a lot of pressure by the sounds of it if it's charging that regularly.
It's because the stupid quick releases, when you put a bit of pressure on the angle of them, they pass. I'll put my airbrush. I've unplugged it now. It won't go off again now. Yeah, it's gone off about 3 times this morning, isn't it?
Yeah, no, because mine doesn't.
Yeah, mine does. It's the quick releases are a pain in the backside.
Right, okay.
Yeah, good luck finding one there, Richard. Have a look around, mate. They're so hard. Quantum Silver, good colour. They're really hard to find. I wouldn't mind. I remember years ago, Hobbycraft had them in. Just dozens of them sat there. 50 quid. Yep. It's a problem. Tamiya licenses anything, buy them because their licenses run out. Ford, Aston, anything like that. Buy them while you can.
AGP.
Don't be an arse and stockpile loads of them. Though. That's why I got rid of like my Michelin Pilot Escort. Because they're already built here. If I'm not going to build this, I've got other Escorts. I'll move on. Somebody else can build it then. And the bikes, as soon as I thought I'm not going to build these, get rid of them.
Yeah.
Give somebody else the chance to build them. But it's a good kit, that. That is one of Tammy's good kits. Not that Tammy do many bad ones. But that's a lovely one to build. I'll keep an eye out for you. Oh, and tell me about kits. When they call out X56 metallic grey, should this be any steel colour paint? How are accurate are the Tamiya colour call-outs for their bikes? Not very accurate at all in my experience. Way off. Yeah, always look at the real bike. For the metallic grey, I use LP61, I think it is now. So I've just started using on this Beamer, and it came out really well. That'll probably be my go-to colour now. Yeah, take the colour cards with a pinch of salt. And be careful using Tamiya X or XF metallics because the pigments are huge in them normally. They look awful.
Actually, the gunmetal's not bad. The metallic grey is not bad.
Aluminium is terrible.
Yeah. XF56 metallic grey, it's not too bad. The silver's a bit big. well, this is the first car I've used LPs only. I haven't used any X or XF on it. First one.
The best of them, aren't they?
Yeah, I actually I was going to use LP1 for the white, but I actually had a bit of TS26, so we painted with that.
Can't beat those TS.
I'll use a bit of semi-gloss black or a bit of this and a bit of that in there, but I didn't. It's all LP, which I don't think I can go back to the other stuff now. Just dries so quick, and I've got that much of it. I should start using it.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I've got all the SMS as well, which I'm going to try that.
I say, have you tried any of your SMSs yet?
Well, this car was meant to be the red and white, but it took a bit longer to get here, and I was sitting here doing nothing, so I started it. So, but I don't know what I'm going to do next. I might do the R34 because I've got the super silver paint for it.
Why? Why are you going to be a pain in the backside? Really? Seriously?
But I'd be painted with that extreme black hole if I could find something to
paint. Nobody wants to know about your black hole. I think I speak for everybody.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, actually, I would like to know.
Simon is one that would like to know what it's like. There's someone painted a hot rod or something the other day on their page. It didn't look too bad.
I like that Lamborghini we saw.
It looked nothing like that. He painted, but he wasn't turning it, so it was just looking kind of purpley black. But that Lambo, it was changing. And I think there's a new one. Oh, it's the new one, Celsius or something. It's like a burnt orange purple. It's pretty cool too. So, but I might even just do a spoon or something with it. We can't get decent spoons here. It's a pain in the bum.
Spoons are for losers.
Yeah, I've painted 2 in my whole time. But our spoons are like dessert spoons. You can't buy a tablespoon in plastic. That's white for some reason. I don't know what to do. Well, the bloody decals are still yellow.
Really? Yeah, I think they're toast, mate.
Yeah, they're 37 degrees the other day, and it still didn't do anything.
Yeah, if the Aussie sun won't bleach them.
Yeah. I must admit, it is lighter. It has lightened up a bit, but what do I do? It's only that one there, the center one, which goes down the white on the, and I can still see the yellow in it. So I might have to just put it on. I'm thinking about painting that yellow, that white, a slight tinge of yellow, so I don't notice it. I don't know.
One's red.
No.
Ah.
Afternoon.
Oh, Sam.
That's
Better mind we're live. What are you saying?
what we're live for.
We're still live from this morning.
Oh, right. Aye. Happy days. Forgot about this was
Just in case you come with one of your normal welcomes.
What? How's it going, Mother Sneakers?
Not bad.
Sneaky mums.
You alright, yeah?
Not bad, man. Got depressed. Lucy's away home.
Oh, yeah, you had it today, didn't you?
Aye.
You had fun.
Brilliant crack, mate.
Excellent.
Very good.
Lucy, Sam's 18-year-old carer.
Yeah.
Been round today to help bed bath.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah, she was an identical image of Kelly Brook, by the way, you know.
Oh.
Well, he's much happier now. He's got rid of Peter.
Yeah.
The bed baths are more enjoyable.
Yeah.
No, Lucy is Sam's granddaughter.
And she's 1 next month.
Ah, brilliant.
Really?
Yeah.
Go quick, aren't it, Alan?
Good.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
It is fast.
Mind you, I spent $3 this morning and I haven't left the chair.
Oh my God, what the hell have you been buying?
Now Rachel saw an apartment, so
Ah,
had to put down so many months.
yeah, right. That's good.
So, so happy days.
Yeah, brilliant, mate.
But no, all's good. Is Chunk with us?
Hey,
Chunk's there, isn't he?
the chance is there, yeah.
Chunk, who made that Jeep that you bought? You know, I've got the big one.
Sorry, mate.
You know the Jeep that you got? I said, yeah, just watch the video on that.
Yeah, the MRAP. Yep.
Who makes it?
Right. Ryfield
Ryfield? That's it.
makes that one, but I don't know if they make the big one or not.
No, this the one that you have. That's the one. You know, I've got the bigger scale one that you guys got me for my birthday.
Yeah.
Well, I watched a video on that Ryfield one. Remember I said to you, I watched
Beautiful.
it the night before. I thought I'm going to get one, and then you got one.
Yeah, I opened it up and it's just the plastic. It's just unreal Ryfield plastic.
Is it? That's good. No, I'll get one now.
There's not a mark on it. It's very
I
good.
couldn't remember who made it, Chunk, and I was looking
Yeah.
through all the companies thinking, it's not Tommy, it's not Hobby Boss. Who makes it? I thought it was May.
Who makes the big one then? Must be Trumpet?
I
or
don't know,
something?
man. No idea. It's buried amongst the other 51 kits in the room.
You'll find it in a few months.
I'll find it in about a month and a half, probably.
Yeah, that's a Ryfield.
Right, well, as much as it's been a pleasure staying on longer, I'm going to have to go because I have a little 6-year-old dude to go and look after while Hannah pops out to, well, go and get my prescription. Because that's the only reason to go out, really, legitimately.
Cool.
Yeah, well, true.
So we'll have to call it quits. I'm going to vacate the Hangout myself. Don't forget, if you want to join, you can find the links on the Off-Air Hangout group. It's in hands with Lee John. You've got to give me time, mate, because you've just gone on at me all weekend over that code. When I get your name, I have to wait for Lee. So I pass it on to Lee, and then Lee gets it done. But obviously, we're very busy as well, mate. So I never pester Lee on a Monday because he's got to catch up on the weekend. So we got it yesterday. So I said to him, when you get 5 minutes, can you sort these codes out? And he said yes. So if you log into the site and go on your account, it should be there. And you should have got an email about it, so check your spam filter as well. But you guys out there that win, you've got to give me a sec on this because it's not as easy as me just going and pressing the button. I have nothing to do with it. I pass it on. And I'm not going to do it over the weekend because it's the weekend.
Oh, it's madness.
And I'm not going to bother Lee on a Monday because he'd be manic trying to catch up. So, yeah, like I said, just bear with me and I'll get it done for you. It's not going anywhere. I will get it done. But it might already be done. Might already been done. Check your emails, check your spam folder, and check the account. It should be there. And if not, give it a day or so, and hopefully it will.
Patient.
Right, then. Thanks everyone that's watched there, everyone that's joined in. Hopefully next time, Sunday, we might stay live a little bit longer. Just depends where I've got to get up to. We'll see you on Friday evening for a few hours. I'll hope you have a Beamer video up before then. I'm sure Luke will have some videos up along the way.
Yep.
And thanks for all these guys who joined us today. Simon and his beard, which just got a nice little flash of them. And everyone's took part in the chat and commented, what have you. We've still got 56 views, which is good. And we'll catch you all next time. So take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.